now willing to accept a fee closer to 70 million, has told friends the deal is good as done to take him to Old Trafford. Moving on into other news, and United now look set to miss out on the signing of midfielder Ivan Perisic for a cut price fee, as Inter Milan are now confident of avoiding UEFA's financial sanctions without having to take the sale. The Serie A side have to break even financial year ending June 30th, 2017 by raising a total of €30 million through player sales, or the club would face a £7 million fine for breaching UEFA's financial fair play. Jose Mourinho was hoping to capitalise on this and bring him to Old Trafford. The Italian club are believed to have been disappointed with the nature of the offers, and United refused to match the valuation. But now the Serie A sides have felt themselves very optimistic about raising enough cash through sales to avoid the UEFA sanctions, and of course selling Perisic on the cheap. Finally then, and midfielder Paul Pogba has ridiculed Manchester United, lavishly praised rivals for failing to complement their stylish football with silverware. Pogba, identified as a future captain by boss Jose Mourinho, spoke at length about his first full season in English football during an interview with Esquire magazine. He admits he didn't play too well, but has laughed off comments saying he is the world's worst player due to that big hefty price tag, and insists that going forward their rivals have been overly hyped. That's all then for today's headlines. We'll have more news later.
Rila FM, a complete deal.
Football Live are proof that Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM has gone beyond one league.
How many do you want?
Yes, indeed, that's still Football Live on Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM. Yes, what Zlatan simply did was to adapt it. The original phrase is I came, I saw, and I conquered. If you translate to Latin, that is, of course, veni, vidi, vici. I came, I saw, and I conquered. The phrase popularly used and still attributed to, of course, Julius Caesar after resounding victory. That was in 47 BC. Zlatan, of course, gave his own version. I came, I said, and I conquered. Sexy, how do you say that in your language? I came, I said, and I conquered.
Abiaram. Meku.
Yes.
Ma conquer.
No.
Let me no.
Conquer.
I don't know the way Igbo word for okay, me. Yeah.
Say it again once. Once. Oh yeah, Abiaram.
Abiaram. Meku. Me meri.
Abiaram Meku. Me meri. So I can. So after this Football Live, we'll go and we'll revisit that remark.
Visit with
me and you.
Yeah.
Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM. Zlatan said, I came, I said, and I conquered. Remember, not the original one. No. I came, I saw. But in his own case, I came, I said, and I conquered. Did he come? He came. Did he say? He said. Did he conquer? Did he conquer?
Of course.
Okay.
Conquer.
Okay, let's of course look at Manchester United and Zlatan. Should they have kept him?
I felt they should have kept him.
They should have kept him.
Yes. Because for a guy will be say in contribution, help them package the Europa League, help them package the Community Shield, help them package the League Cup. They're supposed to keep up. With
this one that he has done now, it means everything is closed. Man United cannot have a rethink.
I'm not
he has conquered now. What do you mean?
He has conquered. He's moving on.
So it's all over.
And the way things take the yarn take day on ground, it be like say some solid people don't they come. I think from the MLS or so. That they connect up with LA Galaxy, and of course some big clubs for America. So definitely he's moving on. For him to come back again, come social media, say they do his own thing differently from others. For him to come in his own way.
Yes, all over.
He's moving. He has moved on.
Okay, Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM is still the station. I have this one. Your name is Edulaski. Edulaski Chededu says Manchester United should have a rethink because the Baba is good. What is Rooney still doing at Manchester United? Zlatan is better than him. I have a Mecca Boniface says nothing like a rethinking because 300k per week. No day he no be here. Sexy Joe says one name kedu. Okay, I have Oluwatobi Egbetayo says they should have a rethink. They should have kept him. He's an experienced player who can score goals anywhere. Saidi Idowu says no need to keep him. Injury won't allow Man United to enjoy him again. I have Obadi Nonso Damian says yes, they should have kept him because he was one of their best players last season. Saya Victor says which rethink? Thank God he's living safe. He's too slow. He missed a lot of sitters last season. Dotumbayo says Zlatan is old but still good enough to be a better skipper in any club in Europe. Sulaiman Yinka says yes, because he did some amazing job last season. Victor Somto says Zlatan deserves one more year at Manchester United. Felix Noski Benedict says I think the club knows better why he was released. Eniola Temidayo says he's 36, so there's nothing to rethink. Make him the go. Still Sports Radio 88.9 Live FM, still Football Live. Ilenlo Francis says they should have kept him, but Zlatan being who he is, he's done with the Red Devils. Arinze Cardinal Ilona says sexy, so you can translate our language well. Okay, on second trial you got it. That's coming from Arinze Cardinal Ilona. Okay, I scored sexy 100. Yes, 100. You say Abiam. What did you say again? Tell me again.
Anunam.
Anunam. So what's the other one? I saw.
Okay, that one is Abiaram.
Abiaram.
Ahurum. Abiaram. Ekurum. Emeririm.
I like the way it sounds. Very sexy. Sports Radio 88.9 FM. I have Onwu Michael says, if not for Ibra's injury, we would have extended his contract. I will miss him. He conquered with 28 goals and 3 cups. I have Okushine Emeke says Zlatan tried for Manchester United based on his age. He conquered. I have Chidi Okorunkwa who says, I don't trust Nigerian clubs are playing continental football except Eyimba. Rivers United will win or not, they won't progress far. They won't go far. Arize Cardinal Ilona says, really, Zlatan came, he saw and he conquered. I have Gidedo who says, Rivers United, they know that a win is the result that would help their cause. So I am tipping them to take all 3 points. Ifeanyi Salgado says, Sexy Joe, calm down. Now Europe, them deal. Even... okay, and I didn't rub home match pass. Okay, I have Kings of Black says Tony, win at home means nobody they lose at home, and please confirm who takes care of the officials in the NPFL. And you was you. Improved package for instructors and players, as well as a good environment, friendly pitches. Okay, those are steps to develop the game. That governor says Secretary always sitting on the fence. No, I made her come down from the fence. Which fence? Idido who says Chile might use experience to edge out the young Germans, but it's going to be a well-contested duel. Victor Malaulu says Rivers United won't go beyond the group stage. Jackson Ali says Anthony, I give the final to Chile to win the German machine. Dari Oluwoyele says if Rivers United no chop banana, they will go far. The key to winning games is motivation. The NPFL players are not motivated enough. Sanusi Ibrahim, I see you again. This is still Football Live on Sports Radio 88.9 FM. Zlatan said he came. He said, and he conquered. Did he really conquer? Should Manchester United have kept him? Did they even have a rethink? Those are the questions I want you to answer. And Mr. Sam says, don't let us deceive ourselves. Zlatan is really old. He swallowed our money, but he paid us back well. He has to go. We need a young striker. Habib Damola Salami says, no, he's just a veteran player. Manchester United need an out-and-out striker. It was a good call. The governor says the truth remains business is business. 1 year injury and the pay is not what they'll just give out. without work. Kolan Sang, I see you. Enito Sam, I am Ebuka. Let Zlatan go. Let him go to the MLS. Let him go. Let him go and join David Villa in America. Ian Rooney Olalere. Zlatan try. He tried for Manchester United. Arinze Cardinal. Zlatan Baba till tomorrow. Better than all the strikers in the EPL. Onwu Michael says 300k for a player that will be fit by January. I don't think they should have kept him. Not good. Jackson Ali says Man United should have kept him. Oh, Man United will miss him. Person of interest says Zlatan has not won the UEFA Champions League, the World Cup, the Ballon d'Or. He's not the world best. I am Ebuka says no rethink. Age is not on the side of Zlatan. Mbappe is the middle name of Somi. His brother is Adeyemi. Help investigate the Nigerian connection. Mbappe is from Cameroon. Younger brother has a Nigerian name, but Mbappe is from Cameroon. Mbappe plays for France. Ilemona Al Hassan says that the Chileans are tough. They are a tough opponent, but the youthful German side can navigate their rigidity. It is Germany. It is their era to rule. Elaine Lowe Franklin says that they should have kept him, but Zlatan, being who he is, had to go. Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM is still the station. Ifeanyi Salgado says Zlatan had a successful career with Manchester United. He has conquered, and it is good for both parties to separate now. Chidi Kenneth says, Sexy Joe, for your attention. Ibrahim, he says, Abi Adam, Mekuo, and May Emery. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay, that's coming from Chidi. I think he concurs. Adereke Olajire says, good afternoon, Anthony and Sexy Mama. He says, Ibro don't try for Manchester United making the goal. Onome says he should go. I am Chris says, Oga Tony, what did Man United fans mean by Ibra? What do they mean by Ibra is old? If he was a Nigerian, would he not be in the under 17 cup? What do you mean? What do you mean by that one? I am Chris. What do you mean by that? Do you know what I say? And it's on Sam says, don't let us deceive ourselves. So Zlatan is really old. He was swallowing Manchester United's money. Sports Radio 88.9 Billa FM. I have this one. Your name, of course, once again, Anytime Sam says, I support Chile here. I go for Chile. And Chile should win. Zlatan is fulfilled. He has fulfilled his 1-year contractual obligations with Manchester United. So it is time for him to move on. No hard feelings. The words of Jide Idowu. Still Football Live right here on Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM. We're still taking your tweets. We're still taking your messages. Don't forget Sports Radio Brilla FM on Facebook. First of all, like our page and then go on to post your comments and your contributions. On Twitter at 889 Brilla FM, tweet at us using the hashtag FootballLiveNG. And if you want to see Sexy Joe is wearing, I don't know what if this is Nika. She's wearing Nika. And she's wearing a black t-shirt. And Sexy, your head is very small. I told you that the head is very small. You can of course see Sexy.
Like carry hammer head of
no. Haba. No.
You want me to greet your own?
No.
You greet say big.
No. If you want to see Sexy Joe, and if you think my head is big, you want to see it. Sexy Joe. I don't know if Sexy Joe has Apollo, but if you want to see Sexy Joe, because it's the only person that has Apollo, astigmatism, or maybe short sight, she's not seeing my head very, very well. This head, this Ishi. If you want to see us, don't forget you can join of course us via the World Wide Web at www.brilla.net. Sexy Joe, of course, I like this her hairstyle, I like her t-shirt, and I like her nika. You can come see us right here on Football Live, and of course you can send us the tweet and send us the post. We're talking about Zlatan, who has said he came, he said, and he conquered. Did he actually conquer? Sexy Joe says yes. A good number of you said yes. He conquered. Let me, of course, know what you make of that post. Should Manchester United have had a rethink? Should they have had a rethink? Was it good the way they allowed him go? These are some questions begging for answers. Frank Joshua, I said, I conquered. I think Zlatan still had something to add. He should have added something to Manchester United team because he came, I said, he conquered is a winner. He's a winner, and I think they should have given him another chance. I have this one. Your name is Kelvo. Chimobi Emenike says, United should have kept him. He was a key figure, especially when you look at the Europa League last season. Sexy, come on. He says, sexy, come on. You can do more than this. That's coming from Kelvo Chimobi. I don't know what you mean by sexy, come on. You can do more than this. I have Edulaski Chinedu says, Man United should have they should have a rating because the Baba is still good. Still football live on Sports Radio 88.9 FM. Eniola Timidayo says he's 36, so Man United should free him. Christopher Ogbonna says he has done his part to let him move on because Manchester United are marching on. They are moving on. Gideon Madaki says, I think Manchester United let him go because of the injury, which is not he's not going to recover from soon. Hala short guy Oluwafemi Gabriel says the big daddy is better than most Manchester United players. Someone like him should actually be the skipper. Still football live on Sports Radio 88.9 FM. Let's take a few more tweets and then we'll go to the next one. I have Ifeanyi Salgado says, I am seeing you guys live and direct. Sexy Joe, I beg, do this your hairstyle when coming to wave your banner. That's coming from Ifeanyi Salgado. Ifeanyi Salgado, I'll confirm if she'll do it or not. I'm a manager. You get, there are some things I manage about. Yes, there are some things I manage, you know, when it comes to Sexy Joe. So Ifeanyi Salgado, I'm the one that should be advising her whether she'll do it. I like the hairstyle. But there's another one I'm planning for her to do. You will not see it yet. Till next week, next Saturday, on Football Live, you see it. The governor says those people saying Ibro is old. Is he not better than so many young players at Manchester United? Is he actually better than them, Ibro?
Yes, he is.
Okay, Everest Okeneye says...
Despite being older, he never play like old person. He play like person where they in his early 20s when he played for Manchester United. He bring in A game. In fact, coming to England, you know, England is more difficult.
He doesn't eat meat. Is it true? Whether it's
a vegetarian.
You eat meat?
Nah, give me meat now. You go know whether they chop meat or not.
Okay.
But no give me no way bone day because my teeth no strong.
Okay. Can you eat antelope?
Oh, mother, chai.
Yeah. Can you eat ikinta?
No, you fit carry that one. No,
that one
it's my friend. It's my friend.
Yes. Okay.
And my best friend with that dog.
Can you eat? Can you eat oya?
Let me oya.
Oya. That's in the bush.
Bush meat.
Grass cutter.
Fish shopper.
Okay. Okay, Everest. Okeneye says if Zlatan wasn't a black belt holder, the EPL would have been hard for him. But he really came, he said, and he actually conquered. That's coming from Everest Okeneye. What has black belt got to do with it? Well, okay. Arinze Cardinal Ilona says, assuming say Ibra came at an earlier stage in his career, he would have carried the Ballon d'Or many times. Thank you very much. Sports Radio 88.9 Bella FM is still the station, and this is Football Live. Let's go on to the next one. This one concerns a Nigerian player. Yes, Super Eagles defender, plays for Chelsea. Or he's a Chelsea player. He's not played for Chelsea. His name is Kenneth Omeruo. Kenneth Omeruo. Kenneth, in fact, full name is Kenneth Josiah Omeruo Josiah. As Kenneth says, he's eager to be part of Chelsea's squad in pre-season so that he can possibly tie down a place in the main team when the Premier League starts next month. Kenneth Omeruo says he's eager to be part of Chelsea's squad. Let's listen to him. Kenneth Omeruo is a Chelsea player. The Chelsea signing.
Football Live. It's a big opportunity to be recognized as a Chelsea player because despite me not being played yet in the league, you know, people still recognize me and support me, you know. But I'm still eager. I want to have that chance, that opportunity to play. You know, I need that opportunity, and hopefully this season it will come.
Football Live are proof that Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM has gone beyond one league.
How many do you want? How many do you want?
You tell some people that you're going to America. You tell some people that you're going to the US. Haters will always hate you. Yeah, your neighbor. You go say a lie, you know they go. Even though if you show them picture when you come back, they'll say it's Photoshop. Haters, no matter what you do in this life, haters will always hate. They will always hate you. For no reason, they will hate you. Look at Zlatan now, some people are already hating him. They will win B. But of course, we're not going to hate Kenneth Omeruo. Sexy, do you think that Omeruo is set? Time don't set. The guy is eager. After all, there's space. John Terry don't come out. What's the other one? One left on Friday. They are leaving one by one. They are leaving. What are Ake and Popo? What's his name? Nathan Ake.
Nathan
They
Ake.
don't come out. Two don't come out.
Bomber.
Even that black one said, "Black say go come out." What's his name again? Zuma. But Zuma, they will leave, whether they like it or not. So as it be now, do you think that Omeruo, Kenneth Josiah Omeruo, is set for action in the Chelsea first team? Think. What is What is
I don't know. I never know what I want to.
See, Sekjo, if you sit on the fence, I'll push you down. If you sit on the fence, me, I will push you down. Right? You must talk. You know the good part of this thing. Me, the anchor. Now I'll ask you the question. Whether I does he must talk.
One of these days.
Yeah, nah, lie. He must talk.
Hey, you know what's happened, Tony?
Yes.
For me.
Don't be a hater.
No,
this
it's
one
not. I'm not being a hater, but the truth be told, I don't think Kenneth is ready to play for that Chelsea team. I'm very, very sorry to say, but in level of improvement, I've been seeing all this long waka where you don't waka go, Ado Den Haag, Middlesbrough, Kasimpasa, Alliance Poor, go don't make them. Because if they say they really want to bring them back, if they don't hear some kind gist, maybe then we don't talk about in waka and all that. And Chelsea, mind you, there are so many Chelsea players on loan out there. You understand? And I'm sure they are keeping tabs on each and every one of them to know which one don't really improve.
Moses.
Now, at the same time, with Omeruo come that team with 2012.
Moses. Does he play for Chelsea now?
Yes, he does.
You know that haters say will never play for Chelsea. Today now, where is he? Very important player.
Ori yato sorry.
What do you mean Ori yato sorry?
Head different from head. Just as you say, my head is small, your own big.
So
you still never get the difference.
No.
Okay.
You are speaking parable.
I don't think Omeruo is ready yet.
Why?
He's not convincing enough. And I sure say never stay convinced Antonio Conte, or else if Odonde put on for mind say come this new coming season, this guy I could give a chance. The best thing I could advise Omeruo, improve on yourself.
He has improved now. All this loan, you know.
I never saw.
Sexy,
work on himself.
You mean him?
He should work on himself. He should improve. He's 23, so he gets all the time in the world to carry improve. So he really needs to improve. If he wants a call back before they sell him outright, to if you want a call back to that Chelsea team,
which is call back?
Wait, they recall him now.
You join them next week now in pre-season. What do you mean?
After pre-season, Guinea will MSA.
You play.
Hey. Omeruo better secure move and go to a club where we say no say go they play with chemicals. Remember, you're a national team player, and this Genatura now, if you no play or at least play regularly, you know go call you. But at least this Alliance Power way go, if they see chance play, they see game time play. So waiting on Chelsea, maybe he should keep doing what he's doing on loan, improve himself on loan. Now what did Moses do? And when time come, then give a chance. Now the same 2012, 9-12 then go Chelsea. Moses, after he go in own loan waka for inside the Liverpool, Stoke City and West Ham United, they recall him back under Antonio Conte, and Antonio Conte begin use him.
This one don't go loan now. It's time to come back.
No say na Turkey go loan.
Yes.
Now you say make I talk. Now I talk. You
No,
confuse
talk your mind though. Talk your mind though.
Make I talk my mind.
Talk your mind.
I think it is high time either Omeruo secure a loan move back to the Premiership or the Championship. At least he go there closer.
But there's
go monitor
space
well.
for him to play now. Now players are leaving now.
Even if space is there, wetin be the guarantee say they no go recall some other players? Wetin be the guarantee say they no go enter market buy players? After all these players, Chelsea get the highest number of players wey dey on loan. Na Chelsea get am. Yet then they buy players they come every time.
This their 4-3-3 3-4. This Omeruo will play too.
4-3 waiting.
That their back three. He will play.
That 3-5 formation where they
He will play.
You go play am.
He will play.
Okay, you want make it come back now.
Now he will play it.
Well, Sha, I wish am all the best, and I hope say the way Antonio Conte carry remember Victor Moses, he go remember Omeruo. But Omeruo, they remember you or they no remember you. Work on yourself. As a defender, you still get some. I'm not assisting him, but he needs to work on himself. Okay. He's a good player, but sometimes he gets some kind silly mistakes where they do what say no supposed to. Everybody makes mistake. He can work on it.
David Luiz no dey make mistake.
He can work on it. At least since when David Luiz they sell him, he go PSG, come back. You know see difference. Huge difference. Now he's a disciplined player. Now he gets a player position in a bit before he no get. Before you go see David Luiz as a striker for front. Waiting in the fight for front. But now he don't learn. You know they leave his spot anyhow. All that forward movement where they do before, he don't stop up. He plays to instruction now.
Okay, I have okay, no problem. Victor Malaulu says when Moses went on loan, you saw his exploits. We saw his exploits. Which exploits can you ascribe to Omeruo? He says, Tony, Victor Malaulu, you're one of those people I talked about. Haters, you always hate.
No.
What?
He is not hating. He dey talk him as he did.
Why you can't say, Tony? What's that?
You want make it talk from inside the mouth.
He say what it be
maybe somebody mess for there.
Why put
maybe when he dey type am as he want type the last one will be your name 9 somebody come do.
Victor Malalu, your size of boot, they know they sell them for market. You to go and buy boot and play. I have this one. The governor says just as nobody expected Moses to be a key player, I believe he would also be an important player in Chelsea. He just needs to work hard. That's coming from the governor.
He needs to work hard, as in work on himself. Serious working on. At least this preseason now, if he use them as opportunity
is this preseason
to
that you show
confuse or convince.
Is this preseason that you show Conte?
Now they tell you now use
first game in preseason training when he match Costa, match him once, Conte will say this is a hard man. You put him there. You like say
you go match Costa because this is a hard man.
No, Omeruo.
This is a hard man, Ekwa. Here. No be small thing. Just work on yourself, Omeruo. Work on yourself very, very well, because as a national team player, if you play for Chelsea, now still a plus to Nigeria. So work on yourself, work hard. A defender, yes, then they get plenty work to do, because the strikers for the opposition and other players need to pass through them before then go fit score goals. So you really need to work on yourself, and I hope so this loan waka, because you get where person go loan reach, you go begin provoke all this loan waka to Holland, to England, to Turkey. He get as he be. At least he dey play well for all these sides wey be say he go on loan for. But the team now na to replicate the form to show say yes, he don improve, to take convince or confuse.
Okay. King Zo Black says, Tony, abeg tell me, this Omeruo of a guy, him still dey play ball? I don't think he has a place in that Chelsea team. What do you mean if he still dey play ball? Somebody still dey play ball, and somebody says he wants to play for the Chelsea first team. You asked him if he still dey play ball. Did you not hear him just now? I am Ebuka says Kenneth to play in Chelsea's defense. I don't think he's set. Ian Rooney says, is he better than Ake? Please, he should find his square root. Okay. Which Ake? Ake that Chelsea has sold. Ake, in case you do not know, has joined Bournemouth for £20 million. Kehinde Solomon says Ake could even get in there. Now you're talking, could not even get in there. You're talking Omeruo. Who be Omeruo? Slamming 10 says Zlatan had a chance to sign one more year before the injury, but it was being dramatic as usual. Thank you very much for that one. Cosmos says, a great talent, Omeruo, but if other talented youngsters like Nathan Ake, Zuma couldn't make it to the first team, I doubt if Kenneth will make it. Ian Rooney says, okay, thank you very much for that one, Ian Rooney. Vicky T, Zlatan has done a great job, and living is not bad. So do you think Kenneth Omeruo is set for action for Chelsea? Young man, of course, is hoping that he can convince, he can, of course, impress during pre-season and play some part for Chelsea next season when action gets underway in England. Enter Sam says, okay, thank you very much for that one. I am Chris says, Omeruo is not ready. The way, okay, he should go for another loan spell. Manchester is red says, Omeruo can move to a team like Leicester, West Brom, or even West Ham so that he can enjoy playing time. Still football live on Sports Radio 88.9 FM. Let's join Daniel Anyan, who says Omeruo should just go to an average EPL team. I don't think he has a chance at Chelsea. Onwu Michael says if I were Conte, I'll sell him and forget about a buyback clause. He needs to move elsewhere. Elaine Lowe Franklin says Omeruo is still work in progress. And he says, Tony, stop putting words in the mouth of Sexy Joe. How can I put words in her mouth? Not possible. Efficient says, Tony, if Omeruo can't play for Borough, then how would he even play for Chelsea? Let him look for a championship side to play for. What do you mean if he can't play for Borough? Did he not play for Borough? I'll check again. Yimoni says, one of the major side effects of Omeruo is that he is not consistent. Makes errors. Arinze Cardinal Ilona says Omeruo should show quality. The kind of quality no one has in Chelsea. And then he will deserve a place. The governor says if Omeruo matches Costa, all of his front teeth go fall. He better respect himself. That's coming from the governor. Idedo says Omeruo does not seem to be ready. But let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he'll come good. Onwu Michael says, if not for you guys, I forgot Omeruo was even a Chelsea player. I beg, make him wakajare. Some of you are not nice. Some of you are just not nice. Like I said before, haters will always hate. Arowo Jobe, Jami Ola says, for where Omeruo will still go on loan. He will still go on loan. He's not ripe for a shirt. Chelsea. Conte needs rugged defenders. Adelakun Akim Adewale says someone who could not make Nigeria's first 11 against South Africa should go elsewhere or stay in Turkey to develop himself. Nelson Otokocha says, Tony, are you not wishing Chelsea well? Are you not wishing Chelsea well? How can you say that they should put Omeruo in the back? What do you mean by that? Nelson Otokocha. They should put Omeruo there, yes. Put him there. Not be player MB. And so Sam says, no, not yet. He will play pre-season and end up on loan. Victor Malaulu says that when Moses went on loan, we saw his exploits. Still football live on Sports Radio 88.9 FM. Razak Idris Adelaja says, Tony, you are comparing Omeruo with Ake. If Chelsea want to sell Omeruo today, it is at 1 million or free. That's not a lie. I'll sell him for free. Arojobe Jamiola. Kenneth should move to a small club in the EPL. Conte is planning to bring in a world-class defender. Jimon Niyi says, Chai, we go swallow goal come next season if Omeruo for back. Arinze Cardinal. If really Omeruo still has the quality to attract. Okay, Conqueror says, who is Omeruo? When the likes of Ake cannot make it, Omeruo is better than Ake. Better than him. Where's Holland today? Is he the type of Ake that played for the Dutch national team before? What are you talking about? Make Ake go bath. Josiani says, if Omeruo knows what is good for him, he should leave sharp. And it's Osama. Says, for the sake of the national team of Nigeria, the shirt, Omeruo should please leave Chelsea and go to a club where we will be guaranteed first team football. Who is paparazzi? Omeruo is not at that level. Still learning. Open-minded says, Tony. Okay, thank you very much. Let's of course tell you that it is a done deal. It is now official. In fact, they signed him a long time ago. But because today is the 1st of July, all players signed before today are officially players now of the club side they signed for. So of course you can tell your friend that it's a done deal. Willie Caballero has officially joined Chelsea last night. His contract ran out. For the future, let's just note something here. All contracts for players that have weeks or perhaps months left on their contract from last season, those players that became free agents in January, all their contracts ran out last night. I'll give you a long list of those players. Maybe some of your favorite club sides can sign them. But of course, it's official. Willie Caballero is now officially a Chelsea player. Don't think it's breaking news, though. They already signed him before now. It just became official today. So it's a done deal. Willie Caballero, after quitting Manchester City, is now a backup goalkeeper for Chelsea. And some people are here. You people are there. You're out there not wishing Omeruo well. See Caballero now. He has joined Chelsea. This one, not be keeper and B. Sexy Joe, not be keeper, this one B.
So far, said and buy him. Now keeper now.
We're saying the same thing now.
They stay for post.
Somebody said I'm putting words in your mouth. It's not what I want to put in your mouth too.
What you want to put?
Something else.
I better put food.
Sports Radio 88.9 Live. They say make Kenneth go CTO. He can replace Pablo Zabaleta. Okay, I am Adekunle AK says Tony is only fooling himself, thinking he can impress Pep. Okay, say say Bonnie. Okay, Bonnie. Yes, that would of course down. You jumped the gun. I shouldn't have read that. You jumped the gun. Yes, our next talking point is all about Wilfred Bony. Wilfred Bony and Kenneth Omeruo have similar problems. And they have similar solutions. We just gave you the voice of Kenneth Omeruo But let's give them the voice of Kenneth Omeruo, and then you give them Wilfred Bony. They're in the same boat. Let's listen to Kenneth Omeruo again, and then we'll listen to Wilfred Bony now. Oh yeah, sexy. Oh yeah,
Kenneth.
sexy. Oh yeah.
Football Live.
It's a big opportunity to be recognized as a Chelsea player, because despite me not being played yet in the league, people still recognize me and support me, but I'm still eager. I want to have that chance, that opportunity to play. I need that opportunity, and hopefully this season it will come.
Football Live are proof that Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM has gone beyond one league.
How many do you want? How many do you want?
I love the clubs, I love the fans, and I wanted to train. I wanted to show. Then Wilfred Bony is still the same players. And yes, I've been through a difficult time and leading the goal scoring 2 years ago. So it's still me. It's not something changed. It's just I've been past a difficult time. So I just wanted to be to show them. Then I can do more than that. That's why I need to get myself ready. Manchester City have to decide. I'm a Manchester City players. What I'm thinking about now is just get myself ready, and then get ready for the pre-season.
Football Live are proof that Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM has gone beyond one league.
How many do you want? How many do you want?
Yes, like Kenneth Omeruo, like Wilfred Bony. Wilfred Bony, of course, is out of favor at Manchester City. But of course, the man who's a striker from Cote d'Ivoire, Wilfred Bony, says he wants to impress Pep Guardiola during pre-season, so that he can win his place, or win a place in the Manchester City squad ahead of the commencement of the EPL next season. Next season, Man City will play plenty of games. Wilfred Bony wants to be part of the picture. Sexy Joe, what's your take on his plan? Is something similar to what Kenneth just told us? What's your take on his plan? And another that, let's also, you see, can Kelechi Iheanacho take a cue from where these people are coming from? Kenneth Omeruo and Wilfred Bony.
For Kelechi Iheanacho,
Yes.
first and foremost, he try to impress Pep Guardiola.
Can he not try again?
He can try again, but when this man is so obvious that this man don't like African players.
No, obvious. It's not obvious.
It's
No,
not.
It's not.
It's not. You are not seeing it.
I not see him.
And you say they see rude.
Yes. You know how many? Do you know how many African players have worked with Pep?
How many African players don't work with Pep?
Plenty. Plenty. Yes.
Work with them for how long?
Yeah, I don't know. You don't they ask me question.
I go ask you. No, Shebi will be the messenger. I go ask you.
Okay.
For me, I feel Pep Guardiola know they really give African players a chance to prove themselves. Maybe feel say they know they up to his standard, or they know fit into.
You actually have signed contract too.
He signed contract because you know what he actually contribute to his team for this last season we end. Initially he kept him out, but when he see say he get as things be, he bring him back in, and of course that one repay the faith wey be say he get in him. So I no go be like say give am chance he flop, he himself do him best. And of course if you no give a new contract now, he go be like say he really dislike the guy. So now wetin make Pep do that one. But for this guy that they call Kelechi, I feel Kelechi don't try to impress Pep Guardiola. He's young, but Pep Guardiola maybe get other plans. Although we hear another version of that story saying that Pep brother won't manage because na agent, he won't manage Kelechi. Be like say Kelechi no agree. Tell him say get your agent. Now the guy comes okay now.
What's bad? What's bad in that?
What's bad in waiting?
Managing Kelechi. You don't need manager.
Where you get person where they manage him before?
Better manager.
Better manager. Now by force.
No.
Then they impose to manage person on top person now by force.
No.
Which means that guy gets one kind of interest. The way we say he define. I want to manage Kelechi by fire by force. If Kelechi gets the opportunity to impress Pep, fine. If you give him a chance, but if you not give him a chance, it is not a do or die affair. If another club come, he should go. But for Wilfred Bony case different from Kenneth Omeruo case. Kenneth Omeruo is not about the money. You understand? But for Wilfred Bony, he's a greedy player.
Why?
Now very greedy player, and a greed. There's nothing wrong with stepping up, but sometimes when you go for the money instead of what you truly want. See as they shine for Swansea that period. Could have gone to another club where say big club where say go to see regular champ, but because of greed, because of the pogri when Man City they offer take drum happily ogologo.
Sexy, I don't understand you.
You see this Nacho Kosisi is costing a lot of people things. Happily ogologo, they cost people something. And what happened to Wilfred Bony? He don't come now. In his own case, at least, Zlatan come, he came, he said, and he conquered. In Wilfred Bony's own, he came, he no see anything, and he no conquer anything. Instead, na low waka na he see. And the low move self where he make. In fact, at the lowest way he don't ever play for in career be that 10 appearances, 2 goals. But others way when he did Swansea, 54 appearances, 26 goals. He go Man City, 36 appearances, 6 goals. A whole striker.
Okay.
So you're not greed. May forget them. Yaya just get lucky and of course he prove himself. But for Wilfred Bony, I'm not go surprised either then sell him or he go another loan waka again.
Okay, I have Anyton. Sam says Wilfred Bony is just jonesing when Aguero's starting shirt is still shaking. Now Bony won't come, they shook head for the matter. It could work. That's coming from Anita Sam. What do you mean Aguero's shirt is shaking? I have Hussein Aiden says
Gabriel Jesus is trying to displace him.
Kelechi should seek playing time elsewhere. I have Adiroke Olajire says Omeruo should Babe. He can't see shirt for Chelsea. He should find somewhere else to play so that he can improve. Adelakun Akim Adewale says Bony should just go and reduce his bomb shape. To me, he doesn't look like doesn't look like a footballer. Okay.
Now I never saw. Wait till your eye find go there.
Okay.
I been a woman talk this year. Been a man.
This on Amano Adela.
Nama Akimu.
Adewa.
Rara dia o.
Look at it.
Kilo jugi o wadebe.
Looking good. Adelaku. Okay, I have this one. You call me Dre. Says Kole work. Okay, I have Razak Idris says Victor Moses went on loan to Liverpool, big team. Where did okay? He says where did Omeruo went to? Where did he went to? Owambe.
Omeruo went to. He first go Ado Den Haag. He go Middlesbrough, Congo Kasempasa, Congo Alliance Sport.
He now put something say Egbe eleye ni eleye woto. Okay. Yes, I'm not sure I got it. But
Eleye no be bed.
Yes. And maybe he's trying to say birds of a feather flock together or something. That's coming from Razak. Razak, you can tell me the meaning of what you just sent to. Okay, I have Sissy Lee Sliman says both of them. Okay, see them BO2. Ilemona Al Hassan says Bony is a joker. He can't even bench Kelechi. I am a City fan and I would advise Bony to seek another loan or leave. I am Ebuka says Ogatoni, stop whining Kenneth. Kenneth should go and learn. I have Nelson Otokocha says Omeruo the swallow goal. What about Godwin Idika says Tony and Sexy Joe, good afternoon. I'm just joining in. I don't think Omeruo can make the Chelsea first team. Toxi El Nino says, does he own a place in the first team before, or did he own a place in the first team before? Talking about Wilfred Bony. Razak Idris says, Tony, let me borrow your word. Omeruo is a Lenin from a Lena. Okay, let him go back on loan. I am Adekule Eke says, I think Kelechi should move forward and go to a small club where he can get a chance to show what he can do and what he can offer. I am Ebuka says, make Kenneth go City. He can replace Pablo Zabaleta. Thank you very much for those tweets. And this is still Football Live on your frequency of champions. Please, someone should wake up Wilfred Bony because he's jonesing on high water. I have Jimoni says the same thing that happened to Robinho, to Joe, to Adebayo has happened to Bony. It would be better if Kelechi is wise and leaves now. Fisher says, Sexy Joe, if you say Bony is greedy, what would you call a Hianacho at Man City?
What will I call?
You say if you say Bony is greedy, what would you call a Hianacho?
How much Hianacho they collect? Hianacho no be greedy though. He don't try. He don't try to make sure say enter that team. Maybe Pep no just like him face, or you know like the guy, or you know like the way they carry play. Now what thing I feel be that because Kelechi get plenty to offer that team. Because if the man really want give Kelechi a chance, I don't see why he go they bring Gabriel Jesus. Come.
Wait, who is the better player? Gabriel Jesus or Kelechi? Who do you think is a better player?
Kelechi is a better player.
He's better than Gabriel Jesus.
Yes.
Okay, Sports Radio.
But because Brazilians, the way they take brand them, the way they take advertise them, their market they sell. If they say we sell, don't package Kelechi well, maybe they for no do one like this. Pep Guardiola never really give Kelechi chance. If he give Kelechi chance, Kelechi go deliver. But as he take days, so since we don't day like this, the best thing Kelechi can do for himself, instead of fighting a fruitless fight, make he just go where he go play.
Sports Radio 88.9 FM is still the station, and this is Football Live right here. And we are, of course, looking at football in total. We are looking at, of course, some of the big players from around the world as they are moving up and down. Let's tell you that the tax affairs of more than 100 footballers, 39 clubs, and 13 agents are under investigation by Her Majesty's Revenue and Customs. The authorities are chasing millions in unpaid tax from players who they suspect are abusing image rights, loopholes, and tax avoidance schemes. They are also working closely with their countries, their counterparts, across Europe as part of an international crackdown. Let's tell you that in Spain, super agent Jorge Mendes is accused of helping star clients, including Cristiano Ronaldo and Radamel Falcao, of failing to declare income from image rights by routing, or better still, I say routing it through a network of offshore companies. Mendes and his clients deny all these allegations, and now they say, of course, it's done only in Spain. But in England, let me, of course, reiterate. 100 footballers, 39 clubs, and 13 agents. Her Majesty's Revenue and Customs. Sexy Joe. Don't it happen no?
Now so
For England.
Don't they happen for England now? Spain now be the spotlight when it comes to tax issues. Even the other day, they read PSG office right there for inside France, and of course after reading PSG, they even read the homes of some PSG players.
Spain don't open their eye.
Exactly. Now Spain, they everywhere now read. So anybody who they pay tax now, may sharply go they play before they begin read. ready.
Okay, so of course in England, they don't start to. All of you saying that it's only in Spain, Wait for it. They have started in England. 100 footballers, 39 clubs, and 13 agents are under scrutiny, under investigation by Her Majesty, the Queen of England, Her Majesty's Revenue and Customs. They will pay the money. Still Football Live on Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM. We'll give you news that you can use. Let's quickly tell you this one, that Arsenal defender Hector Bellerin has been marked for being the only player in Spain's setup to hold on to a runner-up medal after Spain lost to Germany in the Under-21 European final. Spain lost the game 1-0 to Germany in the Under-21 European final in Poland. That game was played last night. But Arsenal defender Hector Bellerin was trolled on Twitter, marked on Twitter, for keeping his medal on. He wore the medal like a chain. A lot of people did not understand why. Other big boys in the Spanish team, the likes of Asensio, Saul, they were very, very sad. They were distraught. They did not wear the silver medal for Hector Bellerin. You can't blame him. How many does he win? How many times does Arsenal win? He's not a winner. Sexy Joe, what do you think?
You mean, what's it they try talk?
No.
That is not a winner.
Everybody, they give them where they come at time. You know, come at your own. That's what they mock him.
Why don't go mock him?
Why they not go mock him?
Say because they carry second, he decide to leave his own. You know whether if you come out, I go lost. Decide to wear and where you go see am.
Okay.
In case somebody tries to snatch it. Why now wow, people that are already they throw the guy. Now wow. You know, so I be the scapegoat last season.
Okay. Sports Radio 88.9 FM. Somebody say when you looked at the team, it is very easy to spot an Arsenal player. Spot the Arsenal player. And that player, of course, is Hector Bellerin. Was happy with Silva. Still Football Live on Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM. Let's take more tweets and messages. This one is from Acha Abel. Says Tony Wilfred Bony, aka Mr. Ibu, should look for another club, Jare. See unit, I see you. Another level, I see you. Luis Paparazzi says Tony, is Begovic still a Chelsea player? No. Begovic has still moved on. I think he joined Bournemouth, right? Yes, moved on.
Yes, Begovic, even the other boy, Nathan Aki.
Yes, they've moved on. Henry the Great says, Sexy Joe, you are being sentimental. Sexy Joe, you are being sentimental. That's coming from Henry the Great.
Oh, thank you.
Kuduro Yinka says, Omeruo is the king of players going out on loan. He should stamp his authority during preseason so he can get a chance. I am Chris says, Oga Tony, my take be say, make Omeruo fight for Insheto. He don't to agree loan deals. I be him na microfinance bank. I have Kingzo Black says, Sexy Joe, how can you say Kelechi is better than Gabriel Jesus? That is not fair.
My
now.
brother, talk your own, no.
Okay. Tajuddin says Kelechi still has a lot to learn. He doesn't know where to play and can't even return a pass. He should go to a smaller club to develop himself. Victor Malaulu says, who is Omeruo? Who is Omeruo? You are talking about him because he's a Niger player. I beg, he won't make the Chelsea team. Bony has nothing to offer. Benjamin Ode says Omeruo is a long tino. He's on a long tina. He should just waka come out Jare. Kuturoyinka says no way. He's done his part. They need to build for the future with younger players. The governor says Bony should look elsewhere. Officiate says who will Bony and Kelechi bench at Man City? Let the two of them go elsewhere, otherwise they will not play. Tajuddin says Kelechi made a wrong choice when he opted himself out of the Olympics. And if not, how many clubs many clubs will be looking for his signature by now? Still Sports Radio 88.9 FM. Of course, some of you wanted to know the guests that were present when Lionel Messi got married yesterday. Let's say that teammates. He had 250 guests, and those guests included former teammates at Camp Nou. Xavi was there. Xavi Hernandez, Carlos Puyol, Francis Fabregas. Samuel Eto'o was also in Argentina, and of course, he saw the wedding of Lionel Messi. Jordi Alba, Javier Mascherano, Angel Di Maria, Luis Suarez, Sergio Aguero, Ezekiel Lavezzi, Carlos Puyol, just to, of course, I name a few. Ezekiel Lavezzi came all the way from China. Yeah, I'm not going to miss this one. Very, very colorful wedding. Gerard Piqué, Neymar. But of course, Pep Guardiola was not there. Sports Radio 88.9 FM. If, of course, you're getting married today, say happy married life. Welcome to the club, Lionel Messi. Of course, Messi getting married to his childhood sweetheart, Antonella Roccuzzo. It was a ceremony in Argentina on Friday night. I am Chris says Bony has the skills and the features to succeed as a musical video as a musical video dancer. If football no work, make him try musicals. I have Call Me Dre says he should leave now with immediate effect and alacrity, and he says Sexy Joe bam. This hi to Sexy Joe. That's coming from Call Me Dre. T Unit says I agree with this brilliant young bomber. Nigeria is blessed, no doubt, and Cameroon is crap. Truth, okay, goes on and on. Okay, thank you very much. Babatunde Sunday says, please, I need more updates about Manchester United. Babatunde Sunday, calm down. Arinze Cardinal says, you guys should leave my guy Bellerin alone. It's not easy to be second best in Europe. Kudoro Yinka says, a nice move by Chelsea, but I don't see him displacing Courtois anytime soon. He's not coming to displace Courtois, he's backup. I have editor Sam says, Sexy Joe is right, wages of greed. Okay, let's take this one from Kuduro Yinka. Says it would be nice to see him convince Pep and make an attempt to do what he knows how to do best. I have Acha Abel says, Wilfred Bony is Mr. Ibu. Let's take more tweets and posts right here. Razak Idris says, Tony tells Sexy Joe to repeat her answer to Jesus and Ehianacho comparison. I didn't hear her very well. Her voice is low. Her voice was low when she replied. Okay, so somebody this one wants to look for trouble. He did not hear you very well. What did you say about Wilfred Kelechi Ehianacho and Gabriel Jesus?
Is that it? If you know here, leave out. People will hear they respond.
Yeah, say your voice.
No, only you know.
Say your voice was low.
I saw my voice low reach. They find you want to assist me.
Sports Radio. Sports Radio 88.9 Bula FM is still the station, and this is a Football Live. Let's go for team news. We'll come back after this timeout, and I would give you more stories. More stories indeed from the world of transfer. Stay right here. We'll be back after this timeout.
Footballliveng.
Brila FM, what others wished they were. Team news.
It has finished now. It is Chelsea's best European result of the season, and for some time a first away win of this campaign.
Brila FM, a complete deal.
Here are your latest Chelsea headlines then, and we'll start with the news that the club have sold defender Nathan Ake to Bournemouth for a fee of around £20 million. The defender spent the first half of last season on loan at the Cherries prior to being recalled by Antonio Conte as he struggled to strengthen his squad in the January transfer window. However, Ake only made 5 appearances for the Blues following his return and has now seen a permanent move back to the South Coast. And speaking to the club then, Bournemouth, he said, "I had a great time last season, so I'm really happy to be back. Chelsea's a great club and I learned so much there, but this is a new step and the right place for me to develop even more." Moving on into other news, and reports suggest that Timi Bakayoko has begun to start his medical as he prepares to be unveiled as a Chelsea new signing. As early as Saturday morning when the club launched their new kit, the Monaco man, now 22, and the midfielder of course, has been long linked with the Blues, and the club looks very close to sealing that deal. Elsewhere in the transfer markets, and Chelsea will look apparently to miss out on Alvaro Morata, with reports suggesting that he has told friends he is moving to Manchester United. Conte had been known to look for a big striker in the window, with the likes of Romelu Lukaku and Andrea Belotti also linked, with the future of course of Diego Costa looking very bleak. But according to reports with the Express and in Spain, the striker has told close friends that move to Old Trafford is pretty much a done deal after having talked with Madrid president Florentino Perez. That's all then for today's Chelsea headlines. So far, we'll have more news later.
Brila FM. Complete deal.
Football Live.
Still Football Live on Sports Radio 88.9 Brila FM. We're still taking your messages and your tweets. Let's go to this ones. I have Paul Oga Nkwoche. I have Alagba Femi. What about number one, Don Baba? And of course, Hospitality says, okay, Sports Radio 88.9 Brila FM. Thank you very much for all the tweets and all the retweets. Let's quickly go to this one. It's all about your takes. Let's also tell you that Portugal star plays for Bayern Munich, Renato Sanchez, has used Facebook to apologize for a tasteless video he posted on Instagram. That video showed the Bayern Munich midfielder with a large amount of money. Sanchez, of course, has endured a testing season with Bayern Munich and has continued to struggle to justify the 35 million euros transfer fee they paid for his services when he joined in from Benfica. The midfielder made 17 appearances in the Bundesliga last season, of which only 6 were starts. Sanchez, of course, is considered one of the world's most promising young talents. Played in Poland for the Portuguese under-21s. The coach, Fernando Santos, did not take him to Russia. But the player has now drawn criticism for appearing to have flaunt his lavish lifestyle on social media after he shared a clip on Instagram of himself counting a larger wad of money.
That is the only thing they're encouraging them to do. So in football, don't spoil these youngsters. So what do you expect? Now Mbappe, they command, they give me 8.5 million for waiting.
So those jokes, that video has not gone down well. In Portugal, they're not happy with him. In Germany, they're not happy with him. And the man has come out to apologize. Deleted the video.
Video where millions don't see. Where to come be the need? Is he going to erase it from the head of people? Tomorrow now they attack him. Tomorrow now the tax authorities come. He go say, I no do anything, no. Me money.
In his words, I must apologize not only for the bad taste, but also for the unpardonable and ill-considered, my unpardonable and ill-considered behavior. They don't tell him. What were you doing? What were you thinking?
You got one Nigerian player where they behave like this, Renato Sanchez.
Who's that?
I know I mentioned.
No, mention his name. Why not?
But when you do
so
another Super Eagles player can't call up for Instagram say, guy,
who be that?
will you stop that thing you are doing there? Stop posting such pictures.
Who be that? To talk his name. Let's know him.
That guy will be say from Ching Chang Jing for China, go Russia. You don't know the person what they talk.
I don't know.
No.
Yeah, I only know him when you call his name.
No, my mouth you won't hear say.
No, when you
I
call
will
his name.
tell you after.
Okay. Is it Sam?
Obro Sam.
Don't be Sam.
Okay, Obu Sam. I don't forget. I don't forget half of you know that one. Yes, Obu Sam. They post wristwatches, they post money, and you know, say half of Nigeria. In fact, quarter of Nigeria they're hungry, and you are posting all these things.
See this one. Your name is Hospitality. It says, Anthony, can you update me why Messi did not invite CR7 and Pepe? So Pepe that is playing, playing Competitions Cup, and CR7 that is babysitting. They should invite them. Where?
Not true now.
Ronaldo won't go looking picking eye.
They were all at the Confederations Cup, and again Ronaldo come house for him. He go they very bad if he go that wedding. When he tell them say I'm picking walk up. No, so both they take things very seriously.
Tony, so Ronaldo did not attend Messi's wedding. I suspect foul play. Is Ronaldo competing with Messi on marriage also? Which foul play? Ronaldo was in Russia playing for his country. Only took permission after they lost to Chile on penalties to go and bid.
After Chile rumpled them.
So what's that thing they call it? Omugo. Ronaldo went to do Omugo before preseason. He would do small Omugo.
Let him spend time with his children because very soon I go pre-season.
Which wedding is that one? Besides, why would they even invite him? You know, somebody that is on international duty. See, you people shouldn't be asking me all this Messi Ronaldo question. No. Sports Radio 88.9 FM. Let's take this one. Nelson Otoko just says sexy Onyebusam. Onyebusam. What's that?
Onyebu.
You say Onyebusam. That's coming from
okay, Onyebu. You want to know Onyebusam?
This one says, okay, is that not Aaron Samuel? This one is from Olalere. Okay, you people will be doing CID there.
That is investigate.
Sports Radio 88.9 FM is still the station, and of course we're still of course looking at the bigger picture. It's all about football. It's all about transfers. The transfer window has officially opened today. Let's tell you that Jose Mourinho is furious, we're told, angry with Manchester United and the hierarchy for their lack of transfer business, having signed just one target. Lindelof. Mourinho is not happy. Arsenal, we're told, are closer to signing Alexander Lacazette. The final fee almost agreed, and he'll have a medical any moment from now. It's a done deal. Jack Stevens has signed a new 5-year contract extension at Southampton. I have this one. Arsenal have offered Alexis Sanchez a big contract, and hopefully they say he will stay, but won't keep him because he's willing to go. Okay, Arsenal will not keep him against his will. If he says he wants to go, they will say go. Leicester have abandoned their transfer plans for Gaston Ramirez, and they have turned their attention to Swansea City's Gifley Sigurdsson. Let's tell you that if Alexis Sanchez wants to leave Arsenal this summer and they get the right offer for him, we're told that the Gunners will sell it. Jermaine Defoe has been unveiled as a player of Bournemouth. Sam Gallagher has signed a new 4-year contract at Southampton. Still Sports Radio 88.9 FM. This is still the place to be.
Talking about Jermaine Defoe, that small boy will be say they call him Bradley Lowry, if I'm correct. They say the guy they find it difficult to breathe now, and of course then they count days, weeks before the boy go waka, and of course they're saying they spend more time with the small boy now because this guy will be say he really give. In fact, he really make this small boy enjoy life small. Terminally ill, he get cancer, he get leukemia, so terminally ill small boy. He's just 6 years old, and of course, Jermaine Defoe don't devote in time to this small boy before anything go happen. And they say now the boy they find it difficult to breathe. So from there now, they say they expect the worst to happen.
Let's of course go to China because action is on the way in China. But we can also tell you that Shanghai SIPG manager Andres Villas-Boas, former coach of Chelsea and Tottenham Hotspur, and of course his striker Hulk, have been handed and they've been hit with 2-game bans by the Chinese Football Association for their publicly protesting the 8-match suspension handed to their midfielder, the club's midfielder, talking about Oscar Mboaba. Oscar nearly started a riot in China. Small Oscar. He's a small body.
If he himself big move person for South Africa, how much more him cause a riot for inside the China there?
With his small body.
He don't tire, I won't go. You know, as he go take time and say, look, I don't tire for this Chinese league, I want to go. But because of the pogri, you know, so pogri get spirit, just like food get spirit. Now, what's in the door?
Let's tell you that in Africa, the Champions League, of course, is on the way. Let's tell you that Ferroviário Beria of Mozambique, after 45 minutes, they are playing goalless against Etoile du Sahel of Tunisia. Elsewhere in Africa, St. George, the champions from Ethiopia, are taking on the champions of South Africa, Mamelodi Sundowns. They are, of course, champions of Africa. Zanaco of Zambia and Alakli, it is also goalless. This matches have reached the halfway mark, 45 minutes played, and they are goalless. Much to come later today as AS Vita Club of DRC will take on Esperance Sportive of Tunisia. One side that once had plenty of Nigerians, the likes of Julius Efosa Agawa, Eddie Togoe. They all played for this club side. We want to talk about Garba Lawal. So many of them played for Esperance Sportive de Tunis. That game is for 4 p.m. Cotonspor de Garoua of Cameroon will take on Wydad Casablanca of Morocco. Let's say that, of course, Amara Agu is playing for the Mozambicans, playing for Ferroviário Beira. In the CAF Confederations Cup, there are 2 games today from 4 p.m. Horoya of Guinea will take on Supersport United of South Africa. Hilal El Ubeida Club of Sudan will take on CRD Libolo of Angola. In the COSAFA Cup, Botswana are losing. Halftime score, they are losing to Zambia 1-0. Namibia and Lesotho will play from 4:30. In China, the games have been played. They have been won and lost. Shangchung Yatai beat Beijing Guoan by 2-1. Or John Judy Gallo got a goal. Guangzhou RNF and Chongqing Lifan ended 4-3 for the visitors. Chongqing Lifan beating Guangzhou RNF. Hebei and of course Shandong Lunenga played out a goalless draw. Henan Jianye and Tiajin Teda played. John Obi Mikel, of course, are not fully fit, not in the lineup. Brown Aide was there. He did not score. Brown Aide got a yellow card. But then he played for 90 minutes. Got a yellow card. They played a goalless draw. And of course, one man was missing. In fact, 2 men were missing. Hulk was missing for Shanghai SIPG this morning. In fact, this afternoon. Of course, he's enduring a 2-game ban. Same story for his coach, Village Boash. And for Fabio Capello, they told him, welcome to China. Jiang Sung Suning, they were defeated at home today. You know that Capello has gone to China.
Yes,
he lost the game. The likes of Ramirez could not save him.
Now money all these players go collect.
Welcome to China.
Now money they go collect.
So for Fabio Capello, not so good. Beating him at home. Sports Radio 88.9 FM is still the station. Let's take more of your posts and of course more of your tweets. Let's join Felix Olaiton. I see you right here at 88.9 FM. Use the hashtag FootballLiveNG. We are still taking your post and indeed we are still taking your messages. We'll be moving very, very quickly to the next talking point. But let me quickly read this one. Still football live on Sports Radio 88.9 FM. No time to waste time. Let's quickly, of course, go to the next talking point. We, of course, reached where we must talk about Barcelona. It looks like Barcelona's commitment to Neymar has become stronger. Yes, it became stronger today because Neymar's termination clause has automatically increased today, July the 1st, from 200 million euros to 222 million euros. It will increase by this time next year by, in fact, it will increase to another 250. Actually, I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. The termination clause was 200 million. But Neymar signed a deal that if by July the 1st, I am still here, increase it to 222. He also signed another contract that says that if by July 1st, 2018, I'm still here in Barcelona, increase it to 250. Is this a good one? What will you make of this one? Good for Barcelona or Neymar? Bad for Barcelona or Neymar? Is it good or bad? One die there. Sports Radio, let's hear you, Sexy Joe.
Good for Barcelona, but bad for Neymar. What if tomorrow now Neymar begin get issues with Barcelona and walk come out? Who go pay the money? You know, so sometimes players they buy out their remaining contract. They go buy. How you want to buy your own out without this increment? You should be careful what you wish for. All these agents when they do all this juju for them, I don't understand. They should be very, very careful because what if you no go favor them? Because if you favor Barcelona, I be saying if nobody grip pay that money, Neymar dollar there, you know they go anywhere. And the coach will decide just like then do side Beraino for West Brom, put her for bench. They languish for there. Sometimes they need to be wise when then they do all these things.
Excuse you, sometimes you can speak big English. What do you mean language for there?
The language enough on top of bench there. Nobody go remember them. Nobody they do side Beraino. Nobody to the police do them. Leave her for bench there because of say one first move. Now what if on the long run now Neymar no like the way Barcelona take they do? What thing you want do? You want to come out to club they come for him. Which club go agree cover that kind of money to buy him? He go fit buy out himself because players they do them. Whereby they won't force a move, then go say okay, the remaining part of your contract if you fit buy him. Where Neymar won't begin to buy your own. When you continue to increase like this, you should be careful. Because I know see Neymar ending a career for Barcelona is impossible. You know go end and day. You go still move. So why all this increment? What if the club in question no fit pay him? What thing go happen? Go sit down for bench or go reserve? Should be careful.
Sports Radio 88.9 FM, of course. Today is the 1st of July. And today, of course, Happy New Month. Yes, today marks the start of a scrabble for some players, big players, as they find, try to find a club side. They have been officially, their contracts have been officially ended at their clubs. One of such players is Zlatan Ibrahimovic. John Terry, of course, are also on that list. Jesus Navas is on that list. One, of course, has quickly made the switch official after leaving Manchester City officially yesterday. Willy Caballero today is a Chelsea player. Yaya Sonogo is on that list looking for a new club side. Charlie Adam does not have a club side as we speak. Joe Ledley is also one of such players. Aruna Kone is also on that list of players looking for new club sides and a new challenge. Some are, of course, thinking about the USA. Some are thinking about China, but the Chinese window is closed. You have to wait for the window to reopen. Let's quickly talk about our Chelsea fans and some of their comments here. I have Lucky Okafor says, good business. They sold a basket called Begovic for 10 million and they got Caballero for free. It's good business for Chelsea. Begovic wouldn't do better than Caballero. I have this one from Lucky Okafor. Okay, saying good business. Okedera says, Anthony, please, can you talk about Arsenal's transfer? Beg. Well done, guys. You guys are doing a good job. Chukwemeka Anyikwa says, come, Mr. Anchor, don't talk about Arsenal. Respect yourself for that studio when you did. Sexy Joe, all the best to you. Chukwemeka, okay, well done. Oh. He say I should not talk about Arsenal. Okay. Larry David Olare says, okay, is a bad signing. Chai, now relegation Chelsea go next season after they don't sign this Caballero. I have this one in Nicky Kingsley says it's a good deal. Clems Andy Okechuku says Conte knows what he's doing. I have an Nzenwa Zuchuku says it's okay. Okonkwo Louis says see waiting Chelsea they buy you now. What? I have this one Okis. The man says the guy is good, Sha. Ifeanyi Praying says what a waste of money. Begovic was better than him. Wasiu Jimo says a very good replacement for Begovic. What do you make of a Neymar situation and Barcelona? That's the question we're asking you as we look at our freshest talking point. Let's go to your tweets and your messages. Isaac Otekman says it's a bad one for Neymar. I concur with Sexy Joe. Muyiwa Akimbi Johnson says a nice one for Neymar. I pity your career. Small picking, they worry you. And so Sam says, Haba, this one is the highest level of wickedness. Just say you don't want to sell and stop topping his release clause. Kingzo Blacko. This for me, it's a good one for Barcelona and a bad one for Neymar. Victor Malaulu says, Tony, please, despite the non-competitive nature of the Chinese league, how many goals has Ideye and Igalo scored? I think one has scored 5, one has scored 4. But I'll confirm for you. Obafemi Martins also still scoring in China. Looks like Obafemi Martins even scores more goals than those ones. But now he first reached China, Obafemi Martins.
Now.
What do you mean now? You should come back.
Let's say you won't come back. You won't give a new club.
No, to Super Eagles now. What do you mean?
I'm not sure. Say Obafemi.
Well, you know, in all fairness, Obafemi scores more than Ideye and Igalo in China.
I know.
Score past them all.
But they look inside now, so let him keep making the
because
goals.
if you say it's people that are scoring goals, Obafemi will raise his hand up that I'm scoring goals. I put score more than you say Anthony Uja, Ideye and Igalo. Obafemi they see the score past them all. That's Obafemi Martins way this is and he's older than them. Sports Radio.
So I tell you, say the older the wine, the better. Zlatan showed them for Man United. He's older and they score past the youngsters. Old one, very very good.
Me, am I old wine?
Okongbo one, yeah.
Sports Radio 88.9 Bila FM, of course, is still the station. Talking about Obafemi Martins. I, of course, came face to face with another Nigerian player last night or yesterday in China. The man says he's not officially retired from international football. If chance day, he will play. Obafemi Akimi Martins. Obagol. There was a time Obagol was Obagol. Yeah, now it's Obago. When Obagol was Obagol. Obafemi. They used to call him the weapon of mass destruction. Destroy everything.
He's still destroying right there in China.
Okay, you know this one was actually a destruction because his team won by 8 goals to 1. In the Chinese Super League, Shanghai Shenhua defeated Liaoning by 8 goals to 1. Freddy Guarin got the first goal. Obafemi Martins got the second goal. Obafemi Martins got the third goal. The third goal actually was an own goal. He got the fourth goal. Moreno made it 5. Freddy Guarin made it 6. Before Anthony Uja made it 6-1. So this weekend, 3 Nigerians have scored in China.
This Laonin, they collect salary?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I just want to know.
So it was, of course, the battle of 2 Nigerian strikers, Anthony Uja for the away side, and of course Obafemi Martins for the home side. At the end, it finished Obafemi Martins and Shanghai Shenhua 8. Liaoning, of course, got a consolation from the boot of Anthony Uja. Let's quickly look at the top scorers in China. Somebody wanted to know. Aaron Zahawi of Guangzhou RNF leads the standings with 13 goals in China. Hulk of Shanghai SIPG suspended has 9 goals. Obafemi Martins plays for Shanghai Shenhua. He has scored 6 times this season in China. Of course, Anthony Uja plays for Liaoning. He got goal number 5 last night when he scored in that 8-1 loss. Round Aidede for Tianjin Teda has 4 goals. Odion Judigalo plays for Shangchong Yatai. He has 3 goals. So that's how it is at the Nigerian strikers in China. The most prolific is Obafemi Martins with 6 goals. Anthony Ja 5, Ideye 4, Igalo 3. Sexy Joe, what say you?
Fantastic one. Let them keep scoring. Because we need goals for Super Eagles. Only say when they call them now, hurry, the goals go dry up. But when they did their club, they go the ginger, they score.
Mikel has 1 goal. 1 goal in China.
At least he does score 1 goal. For Chelsea, same how many years, how many goals he gets.
Okay.
In contribution, I matter well.
Okay. So for those of you asking about the goals in China, let me of course reiterate. Obafemi Martins has 6. Anthony Uja 5. Ideye 4. Igalo 3. Mikel 1. Still Sports Radio 88.9 Bella FM. Muyiwa Akimbi Johnson. I beg Anthony, leave Obafemi Martins to leave Amu. Says China now for all players. Hospitality says, Tony, how can I watch you guys in the studio? Hospitality very simple. Very, very simple. www.brilla.net. Click on radio and click on watch live. You will see me and Sexy Joe running things. We are striking. Sexy Joe has scored a hat-trick. He has scored a double hat-trick. Scored a hat-trick in the first half. He scored another one in the second half. In the first half, Sexy Joe got a brace. She has scored 1 goal in the second half. But she's a defender. But me, I'm a striker.
Eh?
Yeah, striker.
No, I want to change position.
Yeah. Which position do you want to play?
I don't want to play defense again. You go defense. I want strike this time.
Okay. This one is from someone says that the transfer window looks somehow. No big moves. Transfer window that just opened today. Wait for August 31st. By that time, there will be a big move. Iruni Olalere says, where is Michu? Since you guys are talking about Bony, where is Michu? Michu is selling motor.
Nah, Michu just like that too.
Yeah. I called me Joe. He says not too good for him. He might regret. Neymar might regret at the end. I concur with Sexy Joe. What about Wiz Paparazzi? Says very good for Barcelona. It is a good one. It's a good player. I have Hussein CFC Aiden says good for both of them. And it's on Sam says I don't think any club can trigger that release clause. Even a Chinese club will think twice before dropping that amount of money. Isaac or Tekman says it's a bad one for Neymar, and I concur with Sexy Joe. Still Football Live right here on Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM. On to the next one. We're still giving you
before you go on to the next one. Somebody mentioned Michu.
Michu, they play ball. They sell motor now.
Michu, they play ball.
Where
they play for Segunda Division for Spain for Real Oviedo. Real Oviedo. And of course, if you don't know Michu full names, his name na Miguel Perez Cuesta.
One season wonder. Michu.
Oh, wow.
Michu.
May our case not be like the case of Michu.
One season, but now injuries, you know,
injuries follow. But this one your own. Then they say, oh, how the mighty had fallen. This your own. It passed to falling.
Okay, let's quickly go, of course, to the next one. This one concerns Alvaro Morata. Reports say Manchester United have moved a step closer to completing a deal worth around 60 to 70 million pounds for Alvaro Morata. That's of course after Real Madrid, the Real Madrid forward cut short his honeymoon during the week. Morata failed to score against the top four in the La Liga last season. Could not score against Barcelona. Indeed, could not score against the likes of Sevilla or even Atletico Madrid. And yet, Man United may just pay 70 million. Man United, of course, if they complete that deal, it will become the highest outgoing transfer from Real Madrid, and of course a record when it comes to Spain. 70 million for Alvaro Morata. What would you make of this kind of signing? Good for Manchester United, Sexy Joe? And is Alvaro Morata worth that kind of amount, 70 million pounds, for a player who could not score against the top four in the La Liga last season? Should Manchester United fans be worried if they sign him? Is
Look, make una worry, make una worry. Because if that guy is as good as they say he is, I wonder why Real Madrid want to offload him. Nobody offloads a good player. Why they not offload Ronaldo?
They say Lukaku cannot score against top four. Chelsea fans are making noise.
This
one too cannot score against top four in Spain.
Lukaku. In fact, I go even pick Morata over Lukaku.
Why?
Because I say I go pick him over Lukaku.
Why? Why you go pick him?
I say I go pick him over Lukaku.
Is he finer than Morata? Morata don't marry. Lukaku never marry.
Why you
want to pick a married man? He never
He's
even
a
do
small
it.
boy.
He never do a honeymoon. Who's small boy?
Morata is a small boy.
Lukaku too is a small boy. They are age mates.
Oh, Congo. Ntono. 70 million for Morata
is too much.
Is too much.
But he cannot even score. The same problem with Lukaku.
35-40 million. I fit
no,
go consider.
Real Madrid no go sell.
Make them keep am na. Shoe na by force. Make them keep am. But just as they talk am, Mourinho na coach wey be say he get eye and he believe say him fit work with certain players and if he bring out the best in these players. Only say try am with Radama Falcao e no work. So it's always like that. Maybe he feel say this young boy wey they call Morata, he fit work with them and he fit bring out the best in him. So maybe that's why he won't break bank to go market the bros, because me I no see why. Although the transfer market itself, everything done dabaru now. The kind of outrageous prices where would they hear? They say they want to take sign players. Sometimes itself is very provocating. But all the same, the market is done there now. So that's why you can see a player like Alvaro Morata, they cost 70 million for Gene Kwanu. Maka Gene. Where no fee score for score against top four teams. We they barely even get a starting shirt for Real Madrid. If he's that good, why they no keep him?
Okay, talking about keeping players, Real Madrid, of course, have released the man called Pepe. Actually, they call him Pep, but he's no longer joining PSG because the transfer talk, the talk to PSG, that transfer has broken down. Pep, after the Confederations Cup, will travel next week. He will travel to Istanbul, and he will finalize a move to Besiktas. He left Real Madrid after failing to agree on a new deal. He played 10 seasons at Real Madrid. So he's not going to PSG anymore, Sexy Joe. The man called Pep, better still Pepe, is going to Besiktas and not Paris Saint-Germain.
I really pity the guy, the way we be say that relationship with Real Madrid take end. You know, suppose they like that. Sometimes employers need to appreciate, especially if your worker, your staff give you years, you understand, give it all in all. The least way you feel do for them not to part ways mutually, you understand, than for something to come they cause quarrel, you understand. You expect them to give a new deal, even if they don't give a new deal or they give them that 1 year. You say no wants 1 year, and of course they feel say maybe in time don't go. Now one of their longest serving players, the least if they say Pepe na Spanish player, then go do it like that. They feel do Sergio Ramos like that.
You did not do it to Raul. You did not do it to Guti.
At least Raul they still treat him well.
What about Guti?
I don't know Guti own, but Raul own I know. They share suffering.
Sports Radio 88.9 FM is still the station, and this remains Football Live only on your frequency of champions. Don't forget, you can watch us live via the web, www.brilla.net. We're talking about Alvaro Morata. Is Alvaro Morata worth 70 million pounds? Morata failed to score against any of the top 4 teams in La Liga last season. Should Manchester United fans be worried? They say, of course, Lukaku does not score against big teams. Morata apparently also in Spain does not score against the big teams. But Manchester United want to sign him all the way. I have Isaac Ortekwe says 70 million is too much. Oh, he might end up like Memphis Depay at Manchester United. Manchester is red says the transfer window has gone wild. Morata does not worth that amount. Imagine Van Dijk for 70 million and Nabil Keita for 70 million too. I am Ebuka says, Oga Tony, how many matches Alvaro start for Madrid? So no compare Alvaro to Lukaku. Sexy Joe, why was he not starting for Real Madrid?
That's now what's they talk now. Say if he's that good, why start with Real Madrid? And Real Madrid do this boy bad. Why they not leave him for Juve when he go there? He they play well, he they shine. In fact, he played against them, and of course they see what he do against them. They recall him back, which be that thing where would they talk that contract where they sat to take resign players. They resign them back only now. They want to offload them after just 1 season.
This one says, what's he going to make Sexy to shout like that?
Why I not go shout?
He say Morata is a very good striker. He's even better than all the attackers in the EPL. It's a very good deal for Manchester United.
My brother, shout your own too.
Morata is better than...
I like to shout.
Morata is better than all the strikers in the EPL. Your name is Dre. You call me Dre. Well done, oh. West Mickey Mouse says Morata for 70 million. Oh my God. I have it. Sam says, me, I can't care. Man United should buy Morata at all cost. He will be a good signing. He will deliver the goals. Yinka Olale says Morata can perform wonders in Manchester United. Mourinho can bring out the best in him. Fred Richard Oyewa says it's a bad decision for Neymar because if he gets tired of the club, who can afford to buy him with that amount? For that amount, I have West Mickey Mouse says signing Morata will be a very reckless move from Manchester United. Oluwatoyin says I pity Neymar. Him na Pikino when he signed that deal. But he's good for Barcelona. I have West Mickey Mouse says Barcelona is trying to destroy Neymar. He will continue to be the shadow of himself. Obiora Martin says if I hear him, even Nathan Ake with all his talent couldn't crack that team. Make Kenneth Omeruo go sit down. Victor Malaulu says only Chinese league that they score plenty goals every week. 8-1 NPFL may need to learn from this. I don't they score plenty of goals in the EPL too. And even in La Liga. I have Samuel says I disagree with Sexy Joe. Big clubs can sign Neymar. All it needs is all that needs is for both parties to agree, maybe to pay instrumentally. MAZM Timothy says Neymar is wicked. If he's a woman, if he was a woman to pay a buy, says who will pay a buy price? Now Papa go marry him. Goes on and on. Henry Onaji says good one for Barcelona, but how many years does Brazilian players last in Europe? If they when they finish, they would like to go home. I have Peter Smooth. We see you. Muyiwa Akimbi Johnson says, I beg Anthony, leave Obafemi Martins or leave for China. Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM. Emmanuel Michael says he scored against Real. Which is Real? He scored against Real Madrid. We say top 4 team. What are you talking about?
When did they play again? When they play with Juve?
Last season, we say last season in La Liga. Last season was he a Juve player?
No.
Emmanuel Michael, 0/10. He said if Lacazette is worth 50 million, how many goals did he score at Juventus? He never scored 20 goals. In his career, he doesn't score more than 15 goals. He has never scored 20 goals in his career. Whether for Juventus or Real Madrid. Muyiwa Akimbi Johnson says, sexy mama, if you have Morata and Benzema in your team, who will you pick first? He's good, but you can't sit a player like Benzema that is similar to Chicharito. Damilola Adesulure says there's nothing to worry about. Morata is 24 and Mourinho knows what he wants. I am believing in Mourinho. Godwin Michael says Morata is worth every penny. Forget he didn't score against the La Liga top 4. Slamming 10 says Morata is good, but the money is huge. Not scoring against the top 4 is not an issue because I'm not sure he played against the top 4. That's coming from Adekunle Salami Big Bros. I am Ebuka says Alvaro is a gentle guy. and that's the reason why I like him. He's not like Hurricane or like the governor, Diego Costa. West Mickey Mouse says Morata for 70 million. It is too much. He's not even better than Sam Vokes. I have Wiz Paparazzi says, Tony, the money is too much. But if I want to buy him, I will not buy him for more than 30 million. Take your 30 million and go and give Florentino Perez. He will just send you back. When you put money in Okolet, you are bringing less. Are you Arsene Wenger? Are you Arsene Wenger?
Arsene Wenger don't do where they price players. They're back and forth. The rest they
go. Arsene Wenger. Real Madrid was reportedly, pricing Morata for 100. You are going to price him 70. It's your own pound sterling. Is it different from the pound sterling Real Madrid was bringing? Akwasi Pinocchichi says it is a Twitter signing. Says Chelsea's capture of Willy Caballero is a Twitter signing. Actually, what is a Twitter signing? These people are confusing me these days. What is a Twitter signing?
Twitter signing, that type where we say Henry New could do the
no. This is a re-signing. What do you mean Twitter signing?
Now this but before them confirm them now, you don't first go post this. Not Twitter sign.
Leave
until the club will post their own. The player is just there wasting his or her time.
Oh no, the player has moved. He has moved.
Now later they call confirm now.
No, they were late. Say the person that was supposed to post it for Everton, he went for Salah break. So if you notice that after the Salah break he posted it. Now Salah break winning Costa. Sports Radio 88.9 FM is still the station, and this is a Football Live. Yes, of course, I give you team news. We'll come back after this time out with another talking point. Stay right here.
Football Line.
Brila FM, what others wished they were. Team news.
Interesting to see what kind of tempo Paris Saint-Germain's.
Brila FM, a complete deal.
Yeah, our latest Paris Saint-Germain headlines, and the club have confirmed that fullback Thomas Meunier and Lavin Kazawa return to training early as they come back from injury. It hopes to get them back to full training as soon as possible. Majority of the players have not returned to the Omeruo Centre going forward until next Tuesday, but the duo are now on the way back to full fitness. Kazawa underwent a groin up at the start of May, while Thomas Meunier had surgery on his left ankle a few days later. The pair were back in on Wednesday, and the club confirmed on Thursday that the period of rest has done them good, and they are now back ready to try and beat the rest of their players into full fitness. Moving on then, and according to reports, Pepe is set to become Paris Saint-Germain's first summer signing once his rumored contract comes to an end. That's according to ESPN FC. The Portugal international is still on the Confederations Cup duty and will be until the third place playoff on Sunday, just 2 days before PSG coach Unai Emery and his non-international players report then back to pre-season training. The 34-year-old is close to signing a contract. According to reports, Pepe has been in talks with the Parisians for some time over a potential move to the Parc des Princes before and after compatriot Antonio Henrique's arrival as sporting director. It's mainly, of course, the fact that he's not getting any 13 football under Zinedine Zidane, and now be looking to add his experience and passion to that PSG defence. Finally then, and French police raided PSG's training facility on Thursday, acting on a request from the body responsible for collecting taxes. The person with knowledge of the case but not authorised to speak publicly about it told the Associated Press police officials searched the facility for about an hour. The person said the investigation was targeting several contractor firms linked with PSG. That's all in for today's headlines. We'll have more news later.
Brila FM, a complete deal.
Football Live are proof that Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM has gone beyond one league.
How many do you want? How many do you want?
It is still Football Live on Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM. We're still taking your tweets and your comments from Facebook. Don't forget, at 889 Brilla FM, using the hashtag FootballLiveNG. You can, of course, join us on Facebook. Sports Radio Brilla FM is our page address. Please like our page and then go on to post your comments and your contributions. We talked about Alvaro Morata whether or not 70 million pounds was too much for his capture from Real Madrid, and if the fact that last season he did not score against the top 4 in La Liga should be a concern for fans of Manchester United. And now we of course are going to the latest one, and we'll be talking about Arsenal. Arsenal forward Alexis Sanchez is currently with Chile in Russia, and tomorrow evening they will play. They'll play Germany. They'll play Germany in the final of the Confederations Cup. They asked him if his captain at the national team level will be his teammate at club level. He said it was a good question. A very good question. The captain of Chile is Claudio Bravo. He is also the goalkeeper of Manchester City. After they reached the final of the Confederations Cup, Alexis was asked, let's take it away from a national team duty. Would you love to be a teammate? Or will you be the teammate of your captain? He said, good question. He says, I know where I'm going, but I'm not going to tell you. Alexis says, I know, I have made up my mind, but it is too early to say for now. I just want to concentrate on the final and see how I can help Chile beat Germany on Sunday. But what about Arsenal? What about Arsenal? Let's say that we've been told that Arsenal will be willing to allow Alexis Sanchez leave this summer if the Chilean pushes for the move. They have asked him, are you going? Are you staying? He said, no, I will not tell you. Arsene Wenger, of course, remains adamant that he will not allow the 28-year-old player be sold under any circumstance, despite the player having just 1 year left on his current contract. We were told that Arsenal may sell. Arsene Wenger has even indicated that he's willing to allow Sanchez leave for free next summer. That means he would, of course, keep the player. But the BBC are claiming that should Sanchez make his intentions of leaving clear, right now they say they are not very clear. Once he tells Arsenal that he wants to go, Arsenal, the Arsenal board, the Arsenal players will not stand in his way. The only thing that will stand in Alexis Sanchez's way will be the offer. Arsenal will put a price on him, and if any club side matches the price, matches the offer, Arsenal will sell. Any club. Alexis says, right now I am focused on the Confederations Cup. When the Confederations Cup is finished, I will confirm if I will stay or go. But right now I will not tell you. But I know what I want to do. Sexy Joe, are you listening?
I did hear you.
Last season, in the Premier League alone, he scored 24 times. In the Premier League alone, he got 10 assists. So goal involvement for Arsenal last season in the Premier League, 38 matches, 34 goals involvement, 24 goals and 10 assists. Manchester City are understood to be preparing an offer for Sanchez. Full name, Alexis Alejandro Sanchez. Alexis Alejandro Sanchez. In Chile, they call him the squirrel.
And they run like
twist, turn. Same Guardiola that could not use him very well for Barcelona. Want to use him very well now. You see, coaches said sometimes they surprise me. Can Arsenal replace him if they allow him go?
But they're difficult. Very, very difficult. But once a player like Alexis Sanchez don't make up in mind to go, because he want to win trophies, and of course in the process more pogri. Then I know if he's anything, if he stand in his way, you understand?
Before the advent of corn, found on the chop.
He the chop he did now.
So if
earthworm, they chop earthworm.
So let's assume that Alexis is corn can't finish for market. Found no go chop again.
You know that thing where bed they chop?
Jero.
Ogi Baba.
Jero they call it. Jero.
Thank you very much.
I don't know
come in handy. But these days, fowls no they select what they chop again. If you even give them rice, in fact, cook chicken, cook fowl, give fowl, you go chop.
That fowl you go kill him. For any fowl that chop, you the fowl chop fowl. You go kill him.
You go kill him.
Yes. Not be better fowl.
No better fowl.
No.
You know how where you don't put spice and everything. You go know whether na so in brother or in sister taste. You don't go know now. So if he wants to go, then let him go. Go. They difficult to replace her because the kind players where be say this as a vega they pursue for market is very very annoying.
There's one called Cassette.
Nah, for me, what's his name? Alexis Sanchez beat that Cassette well. He beat him hands down. For guys say that one scored more goals than him, but that is in France. Can he replicate the same when he come to England? Not be say Olivier Giroud become Organa master for France. He come England, he's been struggling.
What do you mean he's struggling?
He's been struggling, especially this season will end.
To struggle to speak English?
No, before English. Struggle to get starting regular playing time. Struggle to, to walk back, enter back into the team. As he did when he first come. Instead now na big patrol they play. Then go just call and when things then they go back saying bang bang boya warm up enter and they still they deliver. I even still prefer Olivier Giroud than that Cassette itself. If eventually Alexis Sanchez go na big hole na in there because this guy na guy will be saying a workaholic. Na guy will be saying you fit count on even when others are not performing. You understand? He go still perform and he go still do something. So for me, I just feel say mba, he be as he get for now. If they let this guy walk, I be say nsobudi because this man where they call Nanyuku la Professor Asenvenga, no they ready. And the way they trouble, and the way they carry price them. They are going back and forth. I go say no say you know say for 10 million. I don't know whether they price granite. Bring 34 million. No, you know, agree 29.1 million. You know, agree 20.3 million. You know, now waiting. Buy player if you want buy player. Now these kind of things they discourage player self to come because they say this man no serious. Make Kakuku stay the club why day, and the club self go look and say this man no serious. More no sell. Alexis Sanchez if he go hard Arsenal. He go take unless Senvenga enter market using go market. They ready to pay big money for one big striker to come replace Alexis Sanchez. If not, hooray, Church Abasago. Waiting the end for this one 50 ekwa.
50.
Maybe in a 10th then go carry this coming season.
Okay. And let's of course before we take your tweets and your messages, let's quickly give you this one. It concerns Diego and Paloma. This one is Diego da Silva.
No one but you.
Diego Paloma and Paloma. Diego loves Paloma. Diego da Silva Costa. Let's inform you that Atletico Madrid are close. We are told that they are close. Reports in Spain say Atletico Madrid are closer to re-signing Diego da Silva Costa. This is of course on the express wishes of Diego Simeone. Diego Costa, Diego Simeone. Diego, they like Diego.
But if I say no go fit play.
They say of course if they can't even sign players, but they want to do one kind mago and sign him. After all, they texted him to making the go. On the express wishes of Atletico Madrid coach Diego Simeone, we understand that Atletico Madrid are closer to re-signing Diego Costa, although the center forward won't be able to play until January of 2018. In the back rooms of Atletico Madrid, officials are keeping it tight-lipped. Their transfer affairs. They also want another player. He's a winger. Plays for Sevilla. His name is Vitolo. But Diego Costa is a top priority for Atletico Madrid. The directors of Atletico Madrid are working very hard to satisfy the needs of Diego Simeone, coach of the team. And we understand that Atletico Madrid and Chelsea have reached a middle ground. They have reached a meeting point on top the matter of Diego Costa. He's halfway there, check 6 Joe. Halfway there.
Of course.
He's almost there.
He's almost there, but he not go play till when they lift the ban.
No, he's not almost there, he's halfway there.
Whether halfway or almost there or there, he not go play till they lift the ban. So while you know, so waiting do waiting be that guy, that Turan and that Alex, is it Alex Vidal?
Alex Vidal.
Thank you very very much. And the follow said waiting kill the finish you because Barcelona. The same issue where Atletico gets now onto this ban matter. Now, so there's some Barcelona self that period, you understand. And of course, when there's some then that ban, then do waiting Atletico won't do now. Where we say they will go Pake Costa, can't keep him. Now then go Pake Alexis Vidal, and of course the one they call Adan Turan. And all of us see how we end up. To even get a playing time for the team, hooray. For Alex Vidal, we be say now because of the one pursued and Alves, then go bring the guy cause say they don't find replacement. Everything can't do it in Dabaru. Even the guy no see play. And now the same thing now. Now Atletico won't do Diego Costa. Diego Costa will be player where he go buy keep. Now player will be say as they buy him, he go start to they play. Because in ginger, it's just like in fact the kind player where if no be so go give Babaladi, I mean, what's it be name? Arsene Wenger, Wahala. And for some way, go for Costa self to take replace Alexis Sanchez because now another player will be say get that ginger. He get ginger well. But that guy if he give the old man hypertonia, if he make a retire on time, so make he leave him. This guy now, they buy and keep. They're not going to even send them out on loan because of this same issue. So what it come with the point of signing for a club where you don't get to play till let's say like 7 or 8 months. So make Diego Costa check where maybe he want to retire like Adatura and take a cost quarrel with the reporter call retire. Maybe now waiting you want to do. Why not go where you go see chance play? If Atletico then won't sign you, make them do as them do Mourinho will be say then give them money, make it cool down until so that nobody go talk to them pending when he go. Then go sign up for Man United. Make the allow and go China. Go they make money small. Then when they lift their ban, they feel can't tell them. They feel be working contract between them. We just tell the Chinese clubs I will just play for like 6 months. After which I they return to this club. But if this club no coming back, I go continue to play for now.
Okay, let's tell you that Chelsea and Atletico Madrid have reached a middle ground on top of the matter of Diego Costa. They are halfway there. Chelsea and of course Atletico Madrid. So all of you Chelsea fans are thinking that Costa is not going. It looks like he's going and he's going back to Madrid. Atletico Madrid, as a matter of fact. Atletico Madrid, of course, you know, cannot register new players until the 2nd day of January in 2018 because of their transfer ban imposed by FIFA. They say they will not send Diego Costa. If they sign him, they will not send him on loan to another club. One option was to loan Diego Costa for 6 months to a club side either in China or Brazil, but Atletico Madrid say no, that plan is not good. Atletico Madrid feel that the best solution and the best option would be for Costa to train with the Atletico Madrid first team squad for 4 months until he's eligible to play for them. By January of 2018, in fact, by the third day of course, by the 2nd day of January in 2018, they say Costa would, of course, be ready. That time, the transfer ban would have been lifted. Costa will be physically in peak form, peak condition, and he would have hunger to return to competition. They say the technical staff of Atletico Madrid, that's the argument they have put forward. If we sign him, we're not going to loan him. All he needs to do is to be training with us every time we train.
Only training.
Only training.
Then go pay Ansha.
Because yes, they'll pay him. And they say Diego Costa is the perfect complement for the likes of Griezmann, Antoine Griezmann.
Why they call sell him? Why they sell him in the first place?
And Kevin Gamero.
All these clubs itself. Now wow.
So he's going. Yes, Diego Costa is going. It's not yet gone, but it's going. Let's quickly take this one. Let's give you team news. We'll come back sharp. Wait for it. We'll come back after this time. I'll stay right here.
Football Line.
Brila FM, what others wished they were. Team news.
It's a seventh Barclays Premier League win in a row for Arsenal.
Brila FM, a complete deal.
Here are your latest Arsenal headlines then, and we'll start with the news that the club chief executive Ivan Gazidis has begged the club's fans to support manager Arsene Wenger, as the club are looking to sign top quality players. Wenger signed a new 2-year deal the club in May despite protests from some supporters, and says Arsenal can win the Premier League next year. He helped the club win the FA Cup but failed to make the Champions League for the first time in Wenger's reign last season. Gazidis said at a fans event, "I want the atmosphere to be united. It's been a struggle because we haven't had that. There has been disagreement, there's been a lack of unity and dissatisfaction. The board knows that. I beg you, please come together and give our manager and this team support." Moving on then into the transfer markets, and according to former defender Nigel Winterburn, the club should look to sell Olivier Giroud to West Ham. West Ham are eager to recruit Giroud, who carries a price tag of around £20 million this summer, and the Frenchman could be allowed to leave if Arsenal can get a replacement. The leading two targets are Kylian Mbappe and Alexander Lacazette, both of whom are yet to displace the gunner striker in Didier Deschamps' national side, and the progress has been slow on both. It appears that Giroud will start the season as Arsenal's first choice striker, but Winterburn believes that they should consider their options. Moving on then into other news, and West Ham corner David Gold is remaining coy about rumours linking Jack Wilshere with a move to the club. That's midfielder spent last season on loan at Bournemouth. He is yet to prove his fitness to boss Arsene Wenger, and according to Gold, he has said the club are interested in midfielders, but he refused to be linked with any names. Finally then into more transfer rumours, and Mesut Ozil's potentially dropped a huge hint about his plans after renewing his executive box with the club. He joined the club for £42.5 million in 2013, has been linked with a move elsewhere, but the news will give Arsenal fans a sigh of relief. That's all then for today's headlines so far. We'll have more news later.
Brila FM, a complete deal.
Football Live are proof that Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM has gone beyond one league.
How many do you want? How many do you want?
Yes, Football Live on Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM. Let's quickly go to social media. We talked about Alexis Sanchez. Can Arsenal replace him if they allow him go? I have Olshad Ade Shadrach says Arsenal can only replace Sanchez if they are willing to spend big, because there is inflation in the transfer market, and I don't think Professor Wenger is ready to spend much. United for life. I have Oluwabukumi. Chris Ojo says Arsenal cannot replace Sanchez when they are yet to replace Van Persie to miss him big time. Let's continue with your poster. Penda Emmy says Arsenal, if Alexis Sanchez wants to go, let him go. But my problem now, Wenger, he no go buy good replacement, na cheap player in go define. Eniola Henry Doyeni says since the club itself have refused to sign quality players, why won't he leave? Ekere Okechukwu says absolutely no, he can't be found anywhere else because he's a beast in football. What about teams? GDMA says let him go, Jare. I am tired of hearing anything about him again. Soldier go, soldier come, says Baraka, not the empty. That's because that Barak did not receive. Let me just stop there. If he received some kind of treatment, that Barak go empty. Bidemi, Arsenal will replace him perfectly. At least there are a lot of good players that are left. Arsenal, Soldier go, Soldier come, Barracks remain the same. Let them go buy Mahrez for Alexis.
Mahrez,
Riyad Mahrez.
When Mahrez be Mahrez, he don't go.
What is it now? It's Ma.
Erase means.
Okay, you know, so Samuel says.
You know, so the Mahrez where we see when Leicester City be win the Premiership, different from the Mahrez we play.
No, that it was
last
missing.
season.
Was missing N'Golo Kante.
Which means N'Golo Kante they bring out the best in him, unless the Arsenal sign and go sign N'Golo Kante join body. So Mahrez for me, no.
Okay, Chinonso is also right here on social media. Says Arsenal replaced the likes of Henry, RVP now. Sanchez is not going to replace. Will be Sanchez. We in help. I have Ajayi Oluwadoru to me. Samuel says no one can ever replace Sanchez, not even Alexander Lacazette. He says he's the best player ever to put his leg in the Emirates Stadium. Honor says, well, nobody is irreplaceable in football. Let Baba Ijebu spend the money, he will replace him. Obiora Okafor says, make Liverpool go offer 40 million pounds, 40,000 or 40,000, okay, 40 million and £1 for Alexis Sanchez. Chinedu Chimma says he would be difficult to replace, obviously. Maybe not this window, but he would surely be replaced. I have Oshad Ade Shedrack says Arsenal can only replace Sanchez if they are willing to spend big because there is inflation. I think I've taken that one before. I have Emeka Boniface says replacement Gode Hado. In fact, nobody will replace him. Joseph Emujakbo says Sanchez come to Chelsea, please. Omoshe Bitemida says I would suggest they keep him and get another player. Alas Shogai Oluwafemi, he says make them leave the guy now. Make them leave the guy. Inzewi Kingsley says very hard now who go replace him. It will be or who. No, they cannot replace him. Coming from Ridwan Dayo. Isaac Friday says Arsenal cannot replace Sanchez. Samuel Ezenobi says no, they can't even buy Lacazette. Inzewi Kingsley says Arinze. Okay, Arinze is your name. Kelechi Wakali. Now my dream to replace Sama. I have this one. Your name is Ishola Olajuwon says why not? He can be replaced. Bashirul Alaga says so sexy. So sexy, you prefer Giroud over Lacazette, eh? That's
Bam! Confirm.
Why? Why do you prefer him?
For me, Giroud na striker will be say he go guarantee you at least a goal and he go give him best. He go fight for ball aerially. They good. The only reason why I feel say Lacazette they shine. They score 35 goals in 45 meetings. They score 45 goals in 80 something matches. Now because of saying France there, let him come to England. Now when they come England, begin to see the wonders. You understand?
See, if you take a monkey to Badagry, take a monkey to Abuja, monkey na monkey. A striker, take a striker anyway, striker na striker.
Striker na striker.
Yes, not be the same ball.
Thank you, striker na because this guy that they call Memphis Depay. Because what happened to him career for Man United? Because now the kind ginger, the kind goals, in fact they even nominating goals for inside France there. Since monkey na monkey, because Kawalam.
You see Malu for China, Malu for Nigeria, not Malu.
No, Chinese Malu different. Chinese Malu, they like Kung Fu. Our own Malu here. Anywhere you push, I go.
Okay, I have this one. Your name is Team. Team the Brand says, I am scared for Chelsea. No striker in yet. We need to reinforce our right wing back, our left wing back.
Better hold on to Diego Costa before
midfield. Conte should stop. He say Conte should fight more. This one, are you sure you know Chelsea? He say Chelsea needs to reinforce right wing back. That's the position of Moses. They need to reinforce left wing back. That's the position of Alonso. And they need to enforce the attacking midfield. With that's the way you have the likes of Pedro. What's the Fabregas? And so what are you reinforcing? You want to buy everybody? Hey, calm down, my guy. I have this one. Melvin says, who I beg? Replace Sanchez with who I beg. Let them come and buy me. If I'll score 54 goals in a season. Arojobe Jami Ola says Sanchez can't be replaced now because is he? What you say he cannot be? Is he Ronaldo? Even Ronaldo says people are saying
not that he cannot be replaced. He can be after another person there before he come. That person there before he come, but he go hard. He go hard to find a workaholic person like. He go hard to find a workaholic person. We go work as Sanchez.
Even Messi safe.
Sometimes when others no come to the party, only Sanchez go the ginger. They run up and down. They attack. They do all those things. So it's difficult to see that kind of striker. We go give 100% for every game.
Wait. I want to ask Sanchez and Arturo Vidal. Who has more work rate?
Sanchez.
Who ginger pass?
Na Sanchez.
Arturo Vidal and
Na Sanchez.
Are you sure?
Yes. Even for Chile. So tell people they even fear say the guy go burn out.
You sure say ginger pass Arturo Vidal?
He ginger pass am.
That Arturo Vidal the ginger.
Because Arturo Vidal get people where they come to the party where they follow and walk. For Arsenal.
No, for Chile. For Chile. And who ginger pass?
Na Sanchez.
Okay. Jide Dowu says Morata has scored 52 goals in 1,790 minutes for Madrid and Spain in all competitions. Is that not fantastic and worthwhile? Separate the Spain goals and the Real Madrid goals, and let me see how many goals he has scored. Best winner discovers 10 goals. Which Morata? Where are you checking your own this thing? Jide Dowu. I have this one. Morgan says, so only if Arsenal are willing to spend big in the market, then they can sign even better players than him. Osman Zabedin says Arsenal cannot replace Sanchez. Next season, they're going to end up in 10th position. St. Edward's Ahamba says transfer dealings so far. Which transfer have been concluded so far? Salah, okay now. Okay, I have Scala, which says if Sanchez wants to leave Arsenal, he should be allowed to go. I believe other players will step up. Leicester won the EPL on team strength. I have comedian Jukwese says with who? Replace him with who? With that, see, that is their only. He say for Arsenal, that is their own version of CR7, their own Messi, their own Suarez, and their own Chris all combined. They cannot replace him. Ojima Victor says, yes, of course, he can be replaced. Before Sanchez, Arsenal was a great team.
So you want to tell me say Sanchez retire today? Arsenal go retire too?
No.
Because of say Sanchez no day.
Okay.
Are you serious?
Okay. Alexis goes, you say, okay. I say Alexis goes sign because of Lacazette. Sexy Joe, please. Which attacker good now to buy now? Morata or Lukaku, I beg. Tell me. That's coming from Mr. Wells, AFC.
No, Lukaku, Chelsea don't already want buy him. So let Chelsea buy Lukaku.
They never buy him. Oh.
They want to buy him. Make them buy him.
Chelsea get 100 million to buy Lukaku.
It costs rich like that.
100 million. Oh.
And the price, and after that, they price tomato and fish for market. Let them price him.
The last time
they
Chelsea
can come
tried
to an agreement.
The last time Chelsea signed player with big money, was it not Torres? 50 million.
Maybe they want Lukaku. They want Lukaku. Let them go and look at him into their team now.
Lukaku na 100 million.
At least he's still cheap to pass Mbappe. Mbappe is going to worth 20 million now, so let them go and buy him so that he'll come and perform the miracle we performed the first time for them.
Okay. And let's of course go on to this one. If you check the internet, very, very well, you will see his name there. The name, of course, is trending. It's trending. Lacazette. Lacazette, of course, is trending. And we understand that Arsenal, Onye Gunners, Arsenal are poised to shatter their transfer record by paying more than 50. The same 50 million Chelsea once paid to Liverpool. Arsenal want to even pay more to sign French striker, 26 years of age, Alexander Cassette. Oh, sorry, not Cassette, Lacazette. So Arsenal fans, I'm sorry, his name is Lacazette, not Cassette. But if you command the la, it's Cassette. But then you must put the la. Okay, they want to sign from Lyon. Sources in France say that the 26-year-old who scored 37 goals in 45 games last season has told his friends, he's told his buddies, told them on WhatsApp that he believes a deal worth more than £50 million, including add-ons, is close to being agreed. Lyon president Jean-Michel Oula has claimed earlier on this week that Lacazette, who has spent his entire football career with the club, was not likely to move. But Arsenal, whose transfer record sits at £42.5 million for Mesut Ozil, that's the money they spent on Mesut Ozil, they say that Arsenal have refused to give up. The same way Man City is pursuing Alexis Sanchez, Arsenal are refusing to give up on Alexander Lacazette. Say no retreat, no surrender. Sexy Joe. Sexy Joe. Should Arsenal be doing no retreat, no surrender for this player? Should Arsenal shatter their transfer record for a player like Lacazette, who is 26? Should they, of course, use him to replace Alexis Sanchez? Is he the man? Is this the Messiah for Arsenal?
You see, anytime I do chai, I just the pity for Arsenal. You want to sell a Juru because of a Lacazette. You want to sell as Alexis Sanchez because of a Lacazette. Then SORRY is your name. And OYO is your case. For me, this guy no just cut him at all.
See, like I said, Nagbabolo.
On our ball.
Yes.
Which team you dey even support, sef? If you that's the way they support, if you carry a put there.
This one they play Anabia, Jidea.
And all the same.
This boy they play ball.
All the same, Tony.
Baller. You know what they call baller?
All the same, Tony. As far as this guy, where they call Alexandra Lacazette, they concern, make them no shatter any record to sign this Legberious player.
He's not a Legberious player.
He's a Legberious player as far as they concern.
Hey.
If you want prove himself, make you go Germany.
Have you seen the documentary?
Or go England. So therefore.
Have you seen the documentary of
So therefore, if he's that good, now he's somebody like what do they call him? The bencher for national team.
Who's that?
Juru.
You know,
the bencher for national team.
National team is different. Yes.
Yeah, man, no. I just the hear that for the first time. Thank you. It's different. If he's that good a player, believe me, I never see where you go see your player with the ginger. You go come bench and for somebody who go outside.
Let me tell you, in France, I think they are doing partiality. They dropped him. They didn't take him to the Euros, and he was scoring goals. I don't know why. I think something is wrong.
Waiting, I see sitting down. Now waiting the Deschamps see sitting down too.
The Deschamps. That's why they didn't win the Euros now.
So if they say Lacazette go,
they win.
Then go wound everybody. Go win Euro.
They win.
Ntono.
They win it.
Ntono. Why? After that, you go say don't kill the messenger, leave the messenger and hear the message.
If Lacazette was in that Euros last year, other team, all those ball, Pogba will pass, they will waste all the ball. He will score.
For me, he no cut him at all. Don't shatter any record, Arsenal. Instead, join money, find better striker buy. Lacazette, mba.
What do you mean by better striker?
In fact, let them go for Alvaro Morata. Mona go pay 70 million for Alvaro Morata instead of this Lacazette.
No. Man U, that one a Man U player. Don't go and sign Man U player.
Maybe 70 million too much for them. Only say as a Vega self to pay the 70 million, you go price the guy. If you go price the guy 40 million now, they will go agree.
Okay.
For me, you know, just cut down.
Okay, Olajide
this guy don't spend all in life for this club, Lyon. He don't spend all in life for there. If he's that good a player, PSG na their neighbor, Monaco na their neighbor, Marseille they there. Since why they score. You don't hear say PSG say they must back this guy.
Yes, if not for
is there not a top club in France? Is there no top club for inside France?
If not for transfer ban, he was going to Atletico Madrid now. That's not a big club.
Let him wait for January. In the meantime, let PSG pick him up.
Okay, I have Mr. Welt AFC say Sexy Joe is not an okay. It's not Arsenal. Okay, it's not Arsenal signing like I said because Alexis wants to leave Arsenal is not, okay, saying Sexy Joe. Arsenal is not signing Lacazette because Alexis wants to leave. They want to strengthen the team. That's coming from Mr. Welt AFC. Says yes.
They just want to sign Lacazette because Alexis no one leave. Do you know why they are signing Lacazette? In case Alexis leaves, that is why they are signing him, because you never sure Alexis go stay. Nobody said they are signing him because of to take strengthening team. Which team? They will tie down their money. Arsenal tie down their money. One has to go for the other to come.
You see this Lacazette, he like Inafuso. There's a pass they call Inafuso. He like it. I have, of course, Jide who says, Sexy Joe, me, I will give you Inafuso now. Okay. Jide who says, yes, Arsenal should sign Lacazette, bearing in mind that he might be a replacement for unsettled Alexis. I have Abba Matthew Otanwa says, I don't think Lacazette is the solution to Arsenal's problem. Arsene Wenger should look for a better option. Enito Sam says Arsenal's left the likes of James Rodriguez, Alvaro Morata, Cruz, and they are pursuing a cassette. Shakes my head. He says he's shaking his head big time. Mr. Wells says, Sexy Joke, you sent down before. Lajide Law says, Tony, now small picking, they listen to cassette. People like me and you go for mature people. Okay. Simi Loluwa is here. Says, I disagree with Sexy. Sexio, who is a workaholic between Sanchez and Vidal. Vidal is a beast in Chile. His work rate is over 100%. That's coming from Simi Loluwa. West Mickey Mouse says, I can't hold up. Lacazette can't hold up play like OG12 or Olivier Giroud. He scored 37 goals in all competitions. Most of the goals are from from the spot kick. Kufre Basi says, nah, I don't think they should. It's good, but this is the EPL we are talking about. There is, however, a trend, inflation of players here and there. Sami Pablo says, yes, of course. If not, okay, go on. Okay, thank you very much. Chidima says, he said cassette. He said cassette. Okay, and Sam said, please, Arsenal should not sell Sanchez to Man City or else they will regret it. Razak Idris is also here. Says, Tony, why are you beefing Morata? Is it because Arsene Wenger is not bidding for him? I'm not beefing Morata. Do I even know him? Daniel Anyanwu says, Sexy Joe, Vidal get what great past Sanchez. No, they talk like that to Sexy. That's coming from Daniel Anyanwu. I have Olusho Oga from Badagry. Says, Sexy Joe, I query your credentials at Brilla FM. How will you say that Lacazette is not better than Olivier Giroud?
My brother, I query your credential where you serve the work. How am I sure, say?
Good. Olusho Oga from Badagry, calm down. Okay, come on here. Are you from the Ministry of Education?
Yeah, entitled to your own opinion. CBC trouble. Talk your own, I talk my own. I talk my own, you talk your own. Simple. Okay. Do you expect me to agree with you? Mbano.
Okay. This one is Team the Brand says clubs are beginning to get Conte style. Remember the FA Cup final? Remember Tottenham Hotspur and Chelsea? If Moses, Cesar or Aiden get injured, Chelsea will be in trouble. So Chelsea should reinforce. They need reinforcement. West Mickey Mouse says, why on earth should we pay such an amount for him? I still rate Olivier Giroud more. That one, of course, concurs with Sexy Joe. Razak Idris Adelaja says, Tony and Sexy Joe, you are complaining about Morata's price. What about Mbappe, 150, Hurricane, 200, Lukaku, 100, etc.?
No, we are rejoicing about him price tag. With the in fact, Tony, you know happy.
No, my brother.
We are rejoicing. Okay. He said we are complaining about Morata. Both Morata, both Mbappe. They know what I'm.
Muyiwa Akimbi Johnson says, Jovita, please raise your chair up, Joe. Raise it up. I know they see your face very well. Please raise up your chair so that he can see it very well. This one is interested in your face. His name is Muyiwa. Let me look at that. Okay, Muyiwa. You two, go and remove your goggle so that we can see your eye. Remove your goggle so we can see your eye. Muyiwa, thank you very much for, of course, following us on the World Wide Web. Justin Chin also says, Arsenal can replace Sanchez with a pacey attacker. At the flanks. Left footer on the right. Okay, goes on and on and on. West Mickey Mouse says OG12 scored a lot of goals when he was in France. Muyiwa Akimbi Johnson says, Sexy Mama, why? Who told you that your hand together could they catch you? Why are you holding your hand together? Could they catch you? Carry your chair near Anthony so that he can help you out. That's coming from Muyiwa Akimbi Johnson. See, if you want to watch X-rated this thing, you know where to go. Not before here. Boniface Nwibo says, yes, I said so. I will show them what they really missed last season. Okay, I have the brand says, I am scared for Chelsea. Oh, no striker. We need to reinforce. So Kelvin says, replace Alexis with who? This is still Sports Radio here in 88.9 FM. Junior Henry Onaji says, what is the difference between Lacazette and Welbeck? What is the difference, Sexy Joe? Lacazette and Welbeck.
That is a very, very good question.
Lacazette is Welbeck is taller than him.
But in fact,
and Welbeck falls
right from the one. I still the question why waiting Welbeck they do for Arsenal, because I don't see anything there. When even the man yourself, if he's that good a player, why then sell him?
No, so they should not sell players again. It's the only bad players they sell. They sell good players now. What do you mean?
Let's see what he go buy now. Welbeck he go buy.
For Man U?
Hey.
We for buy.
So no other player they market. No only Welbeck. Now they available.
Okay. You say you want to.
That time Lorente said they reno. This man no go there.
There's a particular kind. There's a kind of player Arsene Wenger signs. Not just anybody.
One thing I understand be say, Arsene Wenger, in terms of all this French way they sign, he gets sentimental attachment to French players. Over the years, he don't sign plenty French players, and he go continue to they sign them. Although I no blame him, because just like this guy.
But French players are good now. You see, Chelsea's pursuing. Chelsea have what's his name? They have N'Golo Kante. You look at what's his name now? They are pursuing Bakayoko. Look at Man United. They have Pogba. French players are good. Very some of the best players in world football. Look at Griezmann now. Man, you pursued him. French players are very good.
I know waiting at the talk.
Okay.
He don't become part and parcel of Arsene Wenger. Because of saying a French guy, whether good or bad, he could just carry them come. Sometimes you need to look beyond the French players. Bring players. Arsenal need players where they strong. Arsenal need players where we say then they're ready to fight for 90 minutes. Not be Ajebo players. Majority of the players where the Arsenal and Ajebo then be.
Name the Ajebo.
You don't know the Ajebo?
I don't know
Theo Walcott.
Ajebo.
Oxlade Chamberlain.
Onye?
Oxlade.
Okay.
Yeah, Gibbs.
Ajebo. Okay.
All these people na Ajebo. Olivier Giroud, half Ajebo, half Bako.
So it says you like hard men.
What to be?
You don't like Ajebo, man.
What's in that talk now? Is I like.
This is sexy. Sexy, I'm getting to know you. You like them hard men. No problem. Okay. I have this one. Your name is Yomi Taiwo. It says it will be a shame to see Sanchez leave for Man City. It means Arsenal refused to learn from.
It will not be a shame because nobody today they know the Waka go Man City. If he wants to leave, instead of him to come scatter dressing room, because towards the end of the season there was problem there for dressing room. Some players no they happy. They say that they give some privileges to Alexis Sanchez, maybe some other players no they see. And this kind of thing fit scatter dressing room. See Omeruo. Now what's the pressure for Chelsea be that? He lost control of the dressing room. And now
the dressing room, there were big rats in the dressing room, and Maria no like rats.
What do you like in Cape?
I don't know, but you know like rats. There were 3 big rats in the Chelsea dressing room. He told them to buy what's that thing? Sniper. They no buy. Now Maria say me I don't go. Now so you go. You don't hear say rat there for Man U dressing room. They've killed all the rat now. Sports Radio 88.9 FM. I have this one. Your name is Yomi Taiwo. Says it will be a shame to see Sanchez leave for Manchester City. It means Arsenal refused to learn from the RVP bite, and Sanchez requesting for over 300k is criminal. 300,000 pounds per week is criminal. I'll say sell him not to City but to PSG, or sell him to other leagues. We don't want greedy players grumbling in our team. I have Iyua Nanen Joseph says Lacazette is a good addition to the side. Keeping Sanchez and snapping up Lacazette, Arsenal will be a force to reckon with next season. The fee is okay. Considering the price tag of players these days, they should snap him up. It is okay. Arsenal, I'm waiting for you, Joe. Adebayo Emmanuel Oduayo says Arsenal needs to pay extraordinary if they want to get extraordinary results. Winning trophies, European trophies, not FA Cup or Carling Cup, requires extraordinary splash of cash. Emeka Boniface says 50 million is too much for Lacazette. If to say na Isco, I will support. I have Charlie London says with or without Lacazette, Arsenal's best position in the league will be third as long as Arsene Wenger remains the coach. Iguanu Chijindu Prosper says if it's worth the money, come on Arsenal Wenger. Okay, come on Arsene Wenger, get him. Lacazette, get Lacazette, Joe. RSD Okedara, Sexy Joe, please. How many goals did Olivier Giroud score when he was in the French league? Of course, Sexy Joe will give you that figure very soon. Olivier Giroud was top scorer for Montpellier as they went on to win the French championnat. Solomon, I think he scored about 2021. But then you can check for all competitions. I think the goals returned by Lacazette is higher. Solomon Adefolaju says Obama Young is a preferable one. Lacazette is not worth the figure. Isaac Oluwatoyin says Wenger, extend your coast beyond France and stop I have Chibueze. Chibueze Donatus Okeke says Arsenal, you never know. Chisom Mr. Biscuits says it's a waste of money for Lacazette to join Arsenal for that amount. And Nelo Ilo says, why does Arsene Wenger only see French players? Chijoke Modila says, I love you guys. Arsenal should go sign him. I love the guy. Okay, I love the guy. Arsenal should go sign him. I have Solomon Adefalujo says, Sexy Joe, Vidal ginger pass Alexis, and Vidal is a workaholic. Prince Famous Key says, old people listen.
But at least they get what's in common. They are all workaholic South American players. Why not go for them?
Jim Otunde says Lacazette will end up like Olivier Giroud. Annie Ekene says, I'm sorry for Arsenal fans and not Arsene Wenger. Just the Arsenal fans, because his nickname now specialist in failure. Okay, I'll stop here. Okay, thank you very much. Aliu Abdullah says, good one. Alexander Lacazette is a good one. Samuel Ezenobi says, I think it is too much. Adebisi Adauza says, okay, they should sign. Okay, thank you very much. Not very clear what you're saying there. Team Christopher says, waiting they do Arsenal safe. Sports Radio 88.9 Brila FM is still the station. Let's of course quickly go on to the next one. Let's say that 130 million. 130 million. That is the astonishing amount Chelsea have raked in from selling players in 2017. I'm telling you, players who weren't even in the first team. Chelsea has made 130 million this 2017 by selling all the Otakara players. The defending Premier League champions have raked in 130 million so far in 2017 from the sales of just 7 players. And the main sales have not started though. They have not sold any top player, but they have made 130 million. This much was announced on Friday. In fact, on Friday, when they sold Nathan Ake, their Dutch defender, the money, of course, became 130 million. So now, Chelsea never touched their transfer money. No wonder Conte can text Costa. They go. Money day. Chelsea, of course, is expected to enjoy a busy summer where they will spend plenty of money. But this 2017, they've made 130 million. Sexy Joe. Would you call Chelsea the best when it comes to transfer business? Chelsea.
Looking like it too. Because some of these players, players will be said they know they're active for Chelsea.
Players.
Exactly, and then they make this kind of money from the sale of just 7 players. Imagine when they begin sell the main ones, will be say be like say
they sell this Costa now, sell Eden Hazard.
Let me say them go fit afford buy the players will be say they won't buy. Because by the time when they begin sell those players now, join this 130 million, we already done deal on ground from the sale of just 7 players. Imagine they don't even need to check out for their main money anymore. And from the sales of these players, then go fit still gather money, buy players.
Okay,
a
of
good
course.
one. I think they are doing very, very well in terms of so they know how to do business.
Money is still coming. They're still going to receive one small money from Liverpool after Dominic Solanke joined them.
Exactly.
That money will be determined by a tribunal.
They are shrewd businessmen for Chelsea. They get ahead for business, and then they make the most of it. And remember, say they get the highest number of players. We say they on loan outside. We say they still sell from those ones too. Where before transfer go end, they still sell some from those ones. They reach more than 150. Where they outside players, so they don't send out on loan. So imagine.
Wow.
When they decide to sell off some of them, a good business.
Chelsea has made 130 million. 130 million this 2017 from the sales of 7 players. Recently, in fact, only on Friday, Chelsea sold Nathan Ake. This same 2017, the likes of John Obi Mikel have left. Of course, Asme Begovic left. Juan Cuadrado, Christian Atsu, Bernard Traore. These are the players that have left Chelsea. Not forgetting Oscar Mbwaba. Oscar Mbwaba went for 60 million. 60 million. Wow. course, at the same window, they sold Patrick Bamford, 6 million to Middlesbrough. And that money, we're told, can rise to 10 million depending on performance. Can we say Chelsea? Can we call them the best when it comes to transfer business? Remember, unwanted Colombian winger Juan Cuadrado made a permanent, of course, a permanent move to Italian champions Juventus in 2017. 17.3 million. Christian Asu of Ghana moved to Newcastle, 16.2 million. Azimir Begovic moved to Bournemouth, 10 million. That same Bournemouth has given Chelsea 30 million. They signed Nathan Ake on Friday for 20 million. Chelsea. Bertrand Traore joined Olympique Lyonnais, 8.8 million. After, of course, helping Ajax reach the final of the Europa League, where they lost to Manchester United 2-0.
And this now the future of Chelsea. They sell all of them.
Chelsea, they sell their fringe players.
Yeah, youth products. Now that they sell so. Can we call Chelsea the best when it comes to transfer business? 130 million. They never sell the main team, main players from the main team. All these Nemanja Matic, all these Fabregas, they've not sold them. For their money, they enter. Let's, of course, take your tweets. This one says a new stadium, new identity. What are you talking about? Omolara says that they should give them what they want and stop pricing a player of such quality like meat. Look at how cute he looks in the jersey. Omolara likes the guy. Omolara Larry _ babe. He likes Lacazette. Omolara, thank you very much. I am Rooney. Olare says, have you forgotten that we have an Igbo man there? My problem is buying good players and not average players. We have always done that. Germany all the way tomorrow. That's coming from Olusegun Jayoba. Olasukomi says he can't be replaced, so Arsene Wenger knows Sabi transfer. And we say Chelsea. And we call Chelsea the best when it comes to transfer business. Emmanuel Peter says, Sexy Joe, you remember Yaya Sonogo? This Arsene Wenger safe with French players. If Yaya Sanogo can play for us now, I can play for us now. Confirm. If Yaya Sanogo can play for us, and me safe I go play for us now. Yaya Sanogo. Now what? Sports Radio 88.9 FM. Alasukomi says Arsenal signings cannot compete for the real trophy. Wenger news. Okay. He needs to buy players. Ken Table Elliott says Lacazette is a good replacement for Olivier Giroud. Razak Idris Adeja says Sexy Joe, let Sanchez leave. Let him leave, Jare. That means God has buttered Iwobi's bread. Iwobi will gladly replace him. Razak Idris Adelaja. Razak Idris Adelaja. Razak Idris Adelaja. How many times I call you? Iwobi go replace Sanchez. Iwobi go wundo. He go wound. Sexy Joe, can you imagine that? Iwobi Sanchez. The gap too wide.
No, Iwobi can replace another player, but not Sanchez.
Not Sanchez, no.
Papa, Razak.
The gap too wide.
Iwobi, Sanchez. Even Iwobi go fear. Go fear.
The kind responsibility, the kind pressure, go even make him flop.
Arinze Cardinal Ilona says, though not good to keep an unhappy player in our camp. I think Sanchez is becoming a problem in the squad. As you go. Okay. Blue Moon says replacement. I don't see any likely player that could replace him or else they get somebody close and nurture him. Sports Radio 88.9 FM is the station, and this is Football Live. Chelsea on the right track. They always make a profit. If Sexy Joe say future players, how many of the players rise to be big name players? West Mickey Mouse says,
how many opportunities that they give them? If not be loan. Check out the players where they out now. Small boys. Now they send out on loan. How they want to grow? Yeah. Although it's part of growing, sending them out on loan is part of growing, but at least you get where you go send the player out on loan, reach you go send you don't try. Okay, make I even bring and see whether I go fit in. But this one from there, they go just they sell them. It's a business venture for them, so okay. Let them keep selling.
Okay, this man seems to agree with you. His name is West Mickey Mouse. Says Chelsea is a selling club. They are now a selling club. Scala says, I hope Chelsea won't complain if no backup after injuries next season. Please tell them to keep selling their players. That's coming from Scala. The ever blazing DJ says, if they don't sell these players, who will? And besides, they have an Igbo man in charge of their transfer in Chelsea. That's coming from the ever blazing.
Waiting. What does that mean?
No, Igbo man has
so what does that
acumen. It's what they call business acumen. Yes. It's okay. It's not odronu. It's business acumen. It should be,
and that is why this man that they call Roman, no one let him go. Because he's bringing big business.
Yes.
To them.
It's acumen. They are clever. Even man is clever. Business clever. Can do business. Not like Evans, better business. Victor Malaulu says Chelsea on the right track. Okay. Sports Radio 88.9 FM is still the place to be. Okay, we're still, of course, taking your tweets. Babatunde Sunday says, please, Anthony, Chelsea and Manchester United, who made more money last season? Okay, Abba Matthew Otangwa says, Arsene Wenger is pricing players like Akara. He never see anything himself. Emmanuel Kubaji says, yes, Chelsea is the best when it comes to transfers. Them no business. Daniel Anyang says, I think Chelsea are the best club business-wide. Madrid, they are back. Henry says he's worth it. How many top six did he play against last season? Please check his stats at Juventus. Clinical out and out striker. Okay, I have Olasukomi says new stadium, new identity. Let's take more tweets right here on social media. El Haji says, I really do wish, but I know what's really up with. Okay. And Rooney Olalere says, if they do not perform, those on loan, so we should now call them we Arsenal Sexy Joe. Moses Fabi says, make them, they sell their players, or they should even sell Hazard. Big Sam Believe says, Tony, nothing is special about Chelsea's transfer runs. They will regret all this selling in 2 years' time. We are Enyimba says, if Bravo he should stop 10 penalties. I don't see him becoming the City's first choice goalkeeper. Same thing with Romero. West Mickey Mouse says, who has more players on loan between Chelsea and Manchester City?
At Chelsea.
Tim the Brand says, what are the transfer stats of other clubs? Then we can compare. You tell me, is there any club that in 2017 that has? I'm looking at 27. I'm looking at 27. Is there any club side that makes more money than Chelsea? Very simple. Now you're saying stats. How much has your club side sold? This 2017. From fringe players. We're not talking about the main players, or the fringe players, those players that don't play football. How many has your club side sold? Chelsea looks like they're in front. 130 million only in 2017. Scala says, I hope Chelsea won't complain at the end of the day. Let's take more posts and messages. Olabode says, Arsene Wenger should buy and prepare for pre-season immediately. Simple really. I don't really understand. The ever blazing DJ says, Unsobu dikwao. Why Sexy they attack me now? To mention Igbo again, na trouble. That's come. What's the Sexy? Come and look at this thing. What is Unsobu dikwa?
Say wahala day.
Okay. That's coming from. You see why you're attacking him? Because he mentioned Igbo. Also, coming says Chelsea are good in transfer market. Sexy Joe should know that all players cannot play in a team at once. We are Inyimba says okay. Say Chelsea should continue selling. Let's take this one. Your name is Blue Moon. Mordi McBennett says Isco will replace him sharp. Replace who? Alexis? Okay. Sports Radio 88.9.
Which Isco? The one where they don't give.
Francisco, that one for.
Now Isco, now they talk now. Share this out and just give a new contract. Where be say he's beginning to enjoy his football for Madrid since where he come. Now he say make him leave and come where.
Say we earn the money now, you buy him and you replace him now. No player is indispensable.
I know.
Only Ronaldo and Messi. After Ronaldo and Messi, the other players, they are ordinary players. They can be replaced. Even Hazardos, replace him. See. Let's of course give you some news that you can use. Let's tell you that Chelsea are in negotiations over a fee to sign a 16-year-old Ethan Ampadu from Exeter. After they sign him, they will now loan him. Juventus are closing in on a 25 million euros deal to sign Real Madrid right fullback Danilo. And that's, of course, according to reports. Let's say that Manchester United are keeping tabs on Manchester City goalkeeper Joe Hart if David De Gea leaves and goes on to join Real Madrid. Would that be a good one? Joe Hart, Man U.
You sell David De Gea. Come bring Joe Hart, come.
Yes.
Chai. Yeah.
Okay. Sports Radio 88.9 FM. We're still right here, still taking your comments and indeed still taking your.
Sometimes football business, I don't know how it take be at all. You go see some teams that go sell their best players, go bring one leg where they come. All because of money. If you carry the player, go win trophies. Now batting.
Let's say that Atletico Madrid have made their first major change in their badge since 1947. For the past 70 years, a number of adjustments were implemented, but none as encompassing as this latest one. Now back to the dark blue that dominated in the 1903 original with rounder edges. Of course, in a similar vein, it is a simplified offering. A simplified offering will be the hallmark of the modern Rojiblancos Atletico Madrid badge that also stepped up into their new home. They are stepping up into their new home. It is called the Wanda Metropolitano from next season. Yes, they are growing and they are evolving, and their badge has been evolving since 1903. It is the 1st of July, and for Atletico Madrid, they say the historic season has started. Yes, you can find out more information and more news on www.brilla.net. Of course, click on news. You get on to find out all the latest and the juicy gossips and juicy transfers. We're still taking your comments. We're still taking your posts right here on Football Live. Sports Radio, Brilla FM on Facebook. Like our page and then go on to post your comments and your contributions. Send us a tweet at 889 Brilla FM, but use the hashtag FootballLiveNG. Remember, we asked the question, do you think that Chelsea are the best when it comes to transfer business? 130 million and still counting. And Chelsea have not even started selling top players, just the fringe players. And they've made 170 million. So far, so good. Maybe one out of this 130. They'll use 100 to sign Lukaku. Ilenlo Franklin says Arsene Wenger, aka Akagon, is satisfied with 5th position. Mordy McBennett says Sexy Joe, every player has a prize. Isco's place at Madrid is not sure he has a prize. That's coming from Mordy McBennett. Blue Moon says, I am not understanding why you have only 2 extremely good players out of a possible 23-man squad. What are you talking about? DSR says, well done, guys. Chelsea is also entitled to 2.5 or so from the sale of Salah to Liverpool. Somebody, of course, is annoying Omolara on our timeline. I say, take it easy with the lady. Omolara, cool down. You two calm down. Olabode is asking the question, says, if Arsenal is ready to spend big, increase the salary, and buy competent players, maybe Alexis may stay. Still Sports Radio 88.9 FM. Mordy McBennett comes back with another tweet. He says, personally, I don't think Lacazette is what Arsenal needs. So will Arsene Wenger change his formation for Lacazette? His name is not Lacazette. If you can't call Lacazette, just call him Cassette. Can he hold up play more than Olivier Giroud? Wendy McBennett asking all the questions, saying that Alexander Lacazette is not what Arsenal needs. Zeus Cyrus at the Zoom says Man United want to sign Jovita. Abi, them no see another goalkeeper. They don't see Donnarumma or Inter goalkeeper. If they do anything related to this, Mourinho, he says Mourinho should be sacked. Some of these fans, say Mourinho should be sacked. The man that can win Europa, qualify you for Champions League. Moving from 7th. Say they should sack him. Sack what? Shimobi Victor says for me, Chelsea are always a spot on when you talk about transfer business. They are good, oh. Says they are good economists. Timothy Denhimbo. Okay, saying thank you to Topmost. Like say the guy don't win something. He say thanks for the odds. Still Sports Radio 88.9 FM. Modi McBennett says Arsenal can use that cash to get a better boxman. What is the name of the boxman? This one says, I can tell you for free that Alexis Sanchez will stay at Arsenal. He has already made up his mind to leave. Okay, for free that Alexis Sanchez will stay at Arsenal. He has already made up his mind to leave the club. What are you saying? Chimobi, you're confused. Steven Sidoff says Arsene Wenger should spend to compete for the league. Let's, of course, I'll give you news that you can use. Let's give you the latest from Southampton. Southampton central defender Jack Stevens has signed a new 5-year contract with the Premier League club after breaking into the first team last season. The Daily Express in England is reporting that Alvaro Morata has told close friends that his move to Manchester United is complete. Morata-ta-ta. Let's tell you also that League One side, Lille, the club side that pays for the services of Vincent Enyama, have plucked Quadio V.E.'s Dabila from Monaco's reserve side on a 2-year deal. Monaco also a selling club. Let's go to this one. Paris Saint-Germain have begun negotiations over the purchase of James Rodriguez from Real Madrid. And the deal could be around 60 million euros. The deal would also be facilitated by the positive working relationship by the club's sporting director, Arturo Henrique. He has a relationship with the player's agent, Jorge Mendes. Let's go to this one. Once considered the new Andrea Pirlo at AC Milan. Italian midfielder Andrea Poli has moved to Bologna after he could not make it happen at AC Milan. He signed a contract. He will be there until 2021. Sevilla are hoping to complete the operation to sign Luis Muriel from Sampdoria in Italy. However, Everton are also, of course, they are also trying to scupper the deal. The player is worth around 20 million euros. One man is set to return to the Premier League. His name is Ben Gibson. He's set to return to the Premier League as Leicester City are leading in the chase, the pursuit. And let's say that Monaco have told PSG to bring more money, that they will not be selling Fabinho for 45 billion euros. Manchester United are also looking at the player. Still Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM. Chimobi Victor says, I mean, Alexis Sanchez won't stay at Arsenal, and I think his destination is either Manchester City or Bayern Munich. Olufemi Oludotun says, no, sports is the best when it comes to transfer business. Jidedu says, Chelsea na baba. When it comes to transfer business, I want to give it to their management. Zeus, Cyrus, the Zoom says, Chelsea don't make this kind of money. If I be Everton, they must buy. As Chelsea don't make this kind of money, if I be Everton, they must buy Lukaku for 100 million.
You go first then.
Once Costa go, they must buy striker now.
And then go by.
Modi McBennett says Chelsea might be smiling to the bank. They might be smiling now, but when injury hits the main squad and they don't have those fringe players to fill in the gap, Yawa go gas. Thank you very much, Modi McBennett. Sports Radio 88.9 Brila FM is still the station, and this remains Football Live. Football Live right here on your frequency of champions. Let's of course tell you that Club Africain of Tunisia, opponents of Rivers United, tomorrow in the CAF Confederations Cup group phase, are of course observing a training session right now. They have arrived at the Yakubu Gowon Stadium and they're having a training session. Match will of course kick off tomorrow 4. And they're having a feel of the stadium so that they can show Rivers United some kafusa. Let's quickly give you team news. We'll come back after this time out. We'll talk about the Nigeria Professional Football League. We'll talk about the Nigeria Women's Football League. We'll also talk about the NNL. We are homeward bound. Stay right here.
Football Live.
Brila FM, what others wished they were. Team news.
A 2-goal cushion against Bayern Munich.
Brila FM, a complete deal.
These are Bayern Munich headlines, and a new name has been thrown into the frame of clubs interested in Robert Lewandowski. According to Bild, Arsenal are also keen on the 28-year-old Poland international striker, who was frustrated by the lack of support from some of his Bayern teammates and coach Carlo Ancelotti for not taking the Bundesliga top scorer award last season. Wasn't set up for some easy tap-ins in the last game of the season against Freiburg, but that's another matter now. It seems like Lewandowski will stay at Bayern throughout this summer. The club issued a very strong statement to potential suitors for Lewandowski, although no names were mentioned by Bayern. It's thought that Chelsea and Manchester United at the time were the keenest from the Premier League in Lewandowski. Arsenal, according to Bild, also thrown into the mix on Friday. Elsewhere, Bayern have reportedly abandoned plans to sign Barcelona youngster Mattia Mori, despite earlier reports of a €3 million deal being agreed. On Wednesday, it was reported by RAC1 Radio that the deal to take the fullback to Germany had been concluded, but Diario Sport now state the move is dead after Bayern pulled the plug. The club are said to be irritated at the nature of the deal being leaked to the press after they denied such a deal would take place to the German media, and particularly Kicker. Well, the Barcelona La Masia youth system has already lost young stars like Jordi Mbula and Eric Garcia to Monaco and Manchester City this summer, and they are keen that Mori stays.
Brila FM, complete deal.
Football Live are proof that Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM has gone beyond one league.
How many do you want?
Brila FM, what others wished they were. Team news.
Barcelona's ability to win the ball back aggressively and quickly.
Brila FM, a complete deal.
Here are your latest Barcelona headlines, and reports suggest that Manchester United have rebuffed any approach from the Spanish giants for midfielder Ander Herrera. Spain established himself as a key figure under Jose Mourinho last season, making 50 appearances in all competitions. As the United boss, will undoubtedly see him as being important plans going forward. He helped the club win the League Cup and Europa League, albeit United as a whole weren't consistent enough in the Premier League. Reports suggest that Barcelona were hoping a £35 million bid were able to bring him in, but they now will look to plan B for Marco Verratti, who of course will undoubtedly cost them even more. Moving on then into other news, and reports suggest that Southampton lead the race to sign former Barcelona defender Thomas Vermaelen. Reports in Spain suggest that although he's looking to move on and start fresh, he is now able to talk to other clubs, of course, and supports now suggest that Southampton are favourites to sign him after a disappointing spell at the new camp. Sporting Kansas City have announced the signing of Christian Lobato from Spanish second-side Gimnastic Tarragona, product of the Barcelona Academy. He had been hoping to, of course, force his way back into the club's plans in the future, but now reports suggest he will start a new career in the States. Moving on, Ronaldinho returned to Nou Camp on Thursday evening as he and his former Barcelona teammates gear up for Friday's Legends match against Manchester United. The Barca icon is back in Catalonia alongside Rivaldo, Patrick Kluivert and Edgar Davids for the special game for the Pediatric Cancer Centre Barcelona at Hospital Sant Jean de Dieu. A number of club legends trained at home for Barcelona on Thursday ahead of the game, and plenty of them were in high spirits in what is set to be a landmark occasion. That's all in for today's headlines so far. We'll have more news later.
Brila FM, a complete deal.
Football Live, our proof that Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM has gone beyond one league.
How many do you want?
Yes, that's still Football Live on Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM. Let's quickly tell you that tomorrow, match day 27 fixtures will go down in the Nigeria Professional Football League. There are 9 games. Rivers United will not play because they play on the continent. They have Club African to play tomorrow in Port Harcourt. MFM FC will play against ABS FC in Agege. That game will kick off at exactly 4 p.m. Shooting Stars of Ibadan. 3SC will take on Wicked Tories of Bauchi. That game also will kick off on Sunday 4 p.m. in Ibadan. Lobby Stars will take on Enugu Rangers 4 p.m. on Sunday. FC Ifan Yuba will take on Katsina United FC. Elsewhere in the Nigeria Professional Football League, Niger Tornadoes will take on Remo Stars. Akwa United will play at home against Enyimba tomorrow 4 p.m. El Kenemi Warriors will also play at home tomorrow. They host Plateau United. Nasarawa United are playing at home in Lafia. They take on Gombe United. And Abia Warriors have made the trip to Akure, of course to Ijebu-Ode, not Akure, where they face Sunshine Stars FC. Of course, Sunshine Stars last time out midweek they played in Lagos. Now they are going to Ijebu-Ode to play their home match against Abia Warriors. That's how it is in the top flight of Nigerian football. Let's also look at the NNL. The Nigeria National League, powered by Bet Naija. This weekend, in the Northern Conference, today's match day 16. And let's tell you that Yobe Desert Stars are taking on the FRSC of Abuja. That game is going down as we speak. FC Taraba playing at Jigawa Golden Stars. FC Taraba. And in Abuja, FC Abuja are taking on Kaduna United. Tomorrow in the Northern Conference, 4 p.m., Adamawa United will take on Kwara United. Sokoto United would also be in action. They will face the mighty Jets of Jos. Recently, they sacked about 40 players. In the Southern Conference, and match day 20.
Say they sack how many players?
40.
40. Wait till who call him up for the club?
The players today. They still have like 35.
75 people players 90.
Let's say that in the Southern Conference of the NNL, Crown FC of Ogbomosho are playing Gateway United of Abeokuta. Insurance. In fact, Pendel Insurance of Benin are in action. They are playing inside the Ogbe Stadium. The Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium in the heart of Benin City. That game is live. They are facing Go Round FC of Omoku. AS Racine are using the Agege Stadium as we speak. They are facing Ikorodu United. Both of them, of course, of Lagos. It's a derby. Abia Comets are playing Oshun United of Oshogbo. So the games are holding today. They are live. On Sunday, Warri Wolves will play in Delta State. in Warri to be precise. They will play First Bank FC of Lagos. Delta Force of Asaba will play in Asaba. They will welcome Innewi United of Anambra, not very, very far. Asabra, they will just make that short trip in fact, they will drive from Onitsha straight to the game. Let's, of course, tell you from Innewi straight to the game. Let's say that Bayelsa United will play tomorrow and they will welcome Heartland FC, who are doing well and looking like they will gain promotion at the end of the campaign. Unisem Rovers of Calabar will take on Papilo FC of Owerri. Those games, of course, are for Sunday. In the Bet Niger League, NNL League on Monday, Aqua Starlets will face My People FC of Lagos. That's how it is. There will no longer be midweek matches for now. That's what we're told from the NNL. No more midweek matches. League on the finish. What's your favorite team in the MPFL, Sexy Joe? Enyimba. Enyimba is not in
FC
they are not in action this weekend.
Another thing I like I like Sunshine Stars. Even though
they call them Gunners.
Sunshine Stars.
Okay, Sexy Joe, of course, giving you a rundown of our favorite teams. The countdown is already on. They've told us to watch out for details. The Nigeria Women's Football League Super 4. They say watch out. Watch out. And, of course...
Maybe only for watch out, they should do. It's not to watch out. Watch out for what?
What?
Make the league better.
Okay.
Make the league attractive.
Okay. And all this Super 4 will make it attractive now.
I hope so.
After the season,
Now today then they play Super 4.
Okay. Sports Radio 88.9 FM. Let's take a few more tweets. I have tons of tweets here. But let's see if I can rush all of them before we go. Let's take this one from Semuchi Kuruhaj. I hope I got your name correctly. I must confess, they have got a good sports director. They should know how to sell players. Chelsea knows how to sell players. Jimobi Victor says Bendel Insurance has nothing to offer in the NNL. I don't know why Idehe and Joe Baba are still supporting the team. James Jones says yes, but they need a weekly. Okay, thank you very much, Jimobi Victor. Okay, thank you very much. Didi Ma says make Arsenal no bother to waste money on top Lacazette. Now, black market Himbi, Arsene Wenger, shine your face, or shine your eye. I say, Sexy Joe, they hail you. Zeus Cyrus says, Poli, don't leave Milan. That's anybody. Okay, goes on and on. Latif Omidiji says, Truster, Kelechi Mikel Iwobi, Nazi Musa, and Didi Balogun, Galo Moses are far from average and will not only quality. Okay. Thank you very much, Latif Junior. Okay, thank you very much. I'll take this one.
That's one of the prospects for Nigeria football.
Prospect.
Yes. Small boy, they play for one club.
Yeah, and his sister.
Exactly.
Okay, DJ Ma says Chelsea are the boss. When he got this small boy, tweeting anyhow like this. You don't go face your book. Temitopa says Chelsea have one of the best youth systems in England presently. I have Yacham says okay, recently, yes, Chelsea, you can say. And I have this one, Bonnie should not bother himself. Olufemi Oludotun Jaru says, when it's not my money, why should I bother? Juno Henry Onaji says they are different kind of players. Sanchez has athleticism. Okay, thank you very much. Sometimes you people should just keep your tweets and your posts very simple. And they confuse me sometimes. I am Vidish 3 says, of course, if you do business and you still are winning trophies, you are the real business. That's the real business. El Haj says, I see this man winning the PFA next season with Arsenal. Okay, Bright Chinedu says, no, they're not better than Liverpool when it comes to transfer business. Liverpool is the best. Razak Idris says, Chelsea are not the best when it comes to transfer business. I think Juventus are quite good. They know how to sell and buy players. El Haj says for where? Now Arsenal sabi catch them young and sell them big. The brand says for all of that 130 million Chelsea made in 2017 player sales. If we get new quality players, Conte might have similar troubles to Jose in 2 years' time or 2 years ago. Sexy Joe, anyway, we got to go at this point in time. Our race has been run. We got to, of course, pave way for the next presenters and the next show. Sexy Joe, it's been a bumper ride, but I'm glad you're here by my side. We can, of course, go play catch up, outside of the studio.
We'll catch up, Yes. Let's go and play catch up.
Yeah.
All right, today this morning, my people, it's been a wonderful ride, and of course, I hope so an enjoyment in ourselves. If I assist you, it's all part of the show. I don't mean anything. No, so make una just enjoy the rest of our weekend. Join us same time tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yes, so tomorrow and of course.
Me and you next
week.
week.
Next week.
Me and Elegbete. Elegbete is a great guy, but he's bone to bone. Bone to bone. But I go manage. Bone to bone.
So
Elegbete, I don't say they listen, but he's bone to bone. But this is man to woman. Time to go. Okay, thank you very much. Football Live will return same time, same station tomorrow, 12 to 5 local time in Nigeria. But of course, you can follow us from any part of the globe on www.brilla.net. Anthony Bekederemos, my name. I've been here. It's been fun hanging out with Sexy Joe. We'll do it again next Saturday, but tomorrow, Elegbete will be here. And we'll do the talking and we'll do all the reading of the tweets. Stay right here. Don't go nowhere. The action continues after this timeout. This is Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM.